call me outside. Like I ain't gonna pull up. Like I ain't gonna pull up, man. Let's get it. I'm ready to rip. I'm ready to rip.
Catch me killers. I'm gonna let y'all do. Giving people their flowers. Now, stay proper. No. Would it good be? Hopefully what it should be. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is still Militant Crazy World Podcast. Drink champs, your motherfucking yappy hour. Make some noise! And right now, when we talking about a legend, when we talk about bar lord, a bar warrior, when we talk about a person that went to war for his whole team, went against the whole other team, with that on his back. At this time, from his state, all we heard was Will Smith. We didn't hear about all of it. He came and he changed the trajectory. That and Junior Mafia. I'm talking about the real Junior Mafia. Yeah. This guy has countless repeated hits, repeated classic records, repeated classic albums, has stood the test of time, and is still here. We've been waiting to get him on Drink Chat for 5 years.
Since day one.
Since day one, we've been trying to get him. Yeah. So he, for some reason, he wouldn't come out, but then, you know what? I had to tell him to come outside, and he's been outside ever since. And that is a beautiful thing because he understood what I meant by that, and you know what? You know, with everything that's going on with, you know, legends, now is the time for the legends. You know what I'm saying? In any other genre, any other music, they have they don't have a word called washed up or have a word called bend over. Hip hop is the only genre of music that dares to even have this terminology, and I want to change that trajectory. I want to change that concept. I want to change that perspective because when you got these years in the game, you are seasoned.
Yeah.
You's a motherfucking legend. The person that's sitting behind me I'm sitting to the left of me is a motherfucking legend. And it's about time that he gets his motherfucking flowers on motherfucking Drink Champs. In case you don't know what the fuck we talking about, we talking about Beanie motherfucking Sigel on Broad Street, boys. Now, you definitely need your flowers, man. You know, just going through your discography, obviously, because 2 reasons. You know, one, because we're doing this interview. Yeah. And the other because I want to smash you later. You know what I'm saying?
He's studying.
This is why
He's training.
That's the way.
No, I'm dead serious. No, let me be dead serious because this is about giving you your flowers on some real shit. Yo, you are really like one of them Scarface type of guys. Like what I mean by that is, you don't drop an album unless the whole album is entirety.
Yeah.
How do you come up with something like that?
I don't know.
Right.
It's a feeling. You gotta feel it. You know, all my music come from in here. So it's crazy because I really think, you know, the only out of my albums that I did, it was only one album that I really felt as though that I really completed. You know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that I really I was happy with. And that was The Becoming.
Really?
Yeah.
So not the truth, not the reason. The Becoming. Yeah. But The Becoming always kind of reminded me of like your album to State Property too.
Yeah.
No, or no?
Nah.
Nah? Because of that picture was from the State Property 2 movie though, right?
Yeah,
okay, all right, cool. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the album cover, But when I was doing The Becoming, you know, I had a lot of legal issues.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was on house arrest.
Right.
On pretrial, you know, I had attempted murder in the state and I had a federal gun charge. So, I was on house arrest for pretrial for I think about
And what album
almost
you
2
talking
years,
about?
18 months, The Becoming.
Okay, cool. That's the one you said you felt like you did complete.
Yeah, I felt that.
Okay.
Complete, yeah. Yeah, I felt that.
I'll tell you a funny story, and I don't know if you remember this. I'm sure you do. But at one point, Dame Dash got everyone to come to you. I don't know if it was your trial or if it was a court date. Yeah. And I'm talking about everyone went up, like I guess he would provide vans or, service, and we would all go up there. We would go to your court.
Yeah.
And then one day after the court, this is some real Nino Brown shit. We went to your house, and in your house you had a goddamn alligator.
Yeah.
You had an alligator walking around, like you know how Nino Brown did in New Jack City with the dog. And I'm sitting around, and Beans is walking around his house. I swear to God, with a little alligator, and the alligator just bit Big Face Gary. You know And I'm thinking like, cause they saying it's a baby alligator, so you're thinking like, okay, anything baby.
Still bite the fuck out of you.
Big Face Gary was leaking. I'm like, oh shit! And then they were just chilling, so I had to act like this was normal.
Yeah.
But listen, I've never seen no shit like this in my life. Let's make some noise for Beans and the goddamn alligator. What the hell? Like, this is some real Nino Brown shit. What the fuck? What made you get an alligator, my brother?
Just because I could get it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, just because I could have
it. You was on your Tiger King, your Joe Exotic shit right there. Okay?
Yeah. I remember that night. Yeah, that was right before we went in. We was all there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, you want to speak about that? That shit was crazy. Who else was there? You remember? This was your house, right?
Yeah, it was at the crib. It was right before I had to turn myself in to do the year and a day.
Oh, wow.
We was all in there. I think I did 2 records that night, too. Right. We was in there, and I remember you being there. Yeah, that was for Tone Hooker. Tone Hooker, too. Remember Tone Hooker? Was stuck in the bathroom.
That's right.
He was like,
alligator got him?
Yeah, because they thought that, an alligator only get as big as his environment.
Right.
So I had the fish tank, and it was little, but it was good. And I told them, they see me handling it, but I handle
they fast too.
Yeah, they fast. Yeah. So I told him, I'm like, yo, don't play with it. He like, yo, this little mother, it ain't gonna. I said, all right, go ahead, pick it up. And I'm like, when you grab him, you got to make sure you grab behind the neck and so he won't swing back. And this was the day before I go in, so N.O.R.E, we drinking and everything. We like, fuck me, we had the 40s. We took it back to the Ing days. So we was in there, and I think Gary was playing around with the gator. He keeps sticking his face in the tank. I'm like, yo, don't do that. Like, I ain't feed him in like a week, so I'm like, Ali ain't playing with that. They keep messing with the tank. I said, all right. So I told him, go ahead, pick it up. So he got the gator. I'm like, grab him by. So when he snapped on Gary, boom.
That's just all muscle. A gator's all muscle.
So he like, oh shit, he couldn't handle it. So he like trying to give it to me. I'm like, nah, because I usually keep.
Give it to me now.
Yeah,
now that you fucked up.
I usually keep the rubber bands on his mouth. So after Tone Hooker, he thought it was funny. Gary bleeding and shit. So I just let him go on the floor. I just let him run around. So Tony was like, man, he wasn't scared of the gator and all that. He tried to grab him, and when he tried to grab him and turned around and snapped on him. So when it snapped on him, he fell. Now the alligator chasing him.
Wow.
So it was like the bathroom. He was scooting back and tried to lock himself in the bathroom. It was crazy. I remember that night.
Now let me ask you something, because immediately when you Google you, right?
Yeah.
These movies come up and these compilations of what was that? Was your idea from the beginning? Was like, yo, let me get myself on, because I think we had other people from State Property, and they said that Roc-A-Fella made y'all group. Is that your? Because we got everyone else's story. We ain't get it from the motherfucking horse's mouth. Word.
Well, to be honest, how we came together, we was all. I think I was the only one signed to Roc-A-Fella Records. And at the time, I was known again, like it was a lick. Right. I didn't look at it as like a career, so I had got free. I met Free probably a week or 2 weeks before I got signed to Roc-A-Fella.
Wow. Yeah. On the streets? On the street. Okay, all right, cool.
I met Free, and he just was like dope as shit. We got an ill story.
Right.
on my corner, 21st and Sigel, it wasn't cool to be a rapper.
Oh, wow.
So I had to sneak and, you know what I mean?
Write raps or like spit raps?
Both.
Both?
Yeah,
Really?
you couldn't be a rapper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you was whack. Like, we was...
And that's because of the gangster or because of the Muslim?
No, it was just, it was the block. We was doing us. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be, not say the wrong thing.
I get you. We with you.
But I think in my head, it should be statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations.
Come on,
Come on. Go ahead.
We was doing us. You know what I mean? We was grinding. So, especially my brother. Oh my God, he used to be like, man.
Peanut?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up with Peanut?
He was good. He good. He good.
Cool. No.
He good. He got a trucking company. He doing his little thing.
Wow.
He doing his thing.
Wow, that's
he
what's up.
good. So he was rough with that shit. Man, I'm not trying to hear that rap shit. He go Mac with that dumbass book. Get out of here. We getting money.
Right.
So I'm trying to pull all my young boys like, yo, listen to this. Listen to this. They like, man, we getting this money. So my man Paco was like, yo, you got
What's his name?
Paco.
Paco, okay,
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Paco.
Spanish nigga.
You guys should know.
Word? Black nigga named Paco?
Paco.
Make some noise for the black nigga named Paco, man. Holy shit.
Paco.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that we call him Paco because everybody named Paco.
Oh, okay.
That's how it was on the block, so you couldn't say nobody's name. You would be Paco.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll be Paco. Like Paco, we got roll. Paco. So you know the names won't flow. And he just kept pushing me like. So we used to be hustling in the spot. We graveyard shifting it. Me and
Will you
Paco.
share some Ace of Spades with me, please? Come on. We gotta do it.
The devil's advocate.
We gotta do it. Okay. Continue your story, my brother. Okay.
Oh, is this part of my case?
No.
Yeah, because on the joint you told
this
me
is our case.
I'm
I'm gonna send you a case. Hold on, 'cause I want you to remember your story. But Beans, like I said, man, this show is about giving people their flowers.
I know.
And I really wanted to give you your flowers, even more than I want to bow to you. I want to give you your flowers because you know why? You're a part of my generation. You're a part of the real that's left. And you know what? If we out here doing things, you should be out here doing things. So I told you to come out, and you came outside. Salute. You gotta sit, boy, don't count. But what you say? Continue that. Continue.
So me and Paco used to be in the crib.
How old are you at this time when you're doing this?
Shit, I might have been like maybe 19, 20 when I first started, really taking it serious,
Late 90s?
but not taking it serious.
Right.
Yeah, late 90s, mid 90s, probably like 97, like 97. What I got signed at 98, so I'm gonna say between 96 and 97.
So you got signed pretty quickly when you started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the years though, 96 and 97.
Yeah, 96
First off,
and
that's my years.
Yeah.
Because, well, I came out of jail 96, but 97 is when the war report actually dropped. So 97, yeah, I'm 96, 97, like you. Damn, that's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we used to sit in a spot, like we had our thing every night. We graveyard shifting. We in the crack house. We in the crack house. We hustling.
It wasn't called the trap house, let's be clear.
No,
we
it
called
wasn't
it the straight up crack house back in the days. The trap house is some new nigga shit. All right, yeah, continue.
It sounds like you trying to get caught.
Yeah, you're trying to get caught in the trap house. You want to go where it's trapped at? Come on, let's just real.
So we be in the spot, and every night we'll order, we'll send I run a Chinese store because we gonna be up all night. We used to get like 20 wings, fried rice, 5, 6 Pepsis, and because we gonna be up all night. Get our backwoods, all our weed. Paco used to roll all the weed up. That's when it used to be 8 in the pack. Now they robbing us the backwoods. When they used to be 8 in the pack, so we'll roll up. And we had a little radio in the spot. So he was who mixtapes was that?
Ron G?
Ron G.
Wow, okay.
Ron G mixtapes.
Okay.
We used to listen to them joints every night. That was our thing. So I'd be sitting there and I'd be writing shit. And Paco, every week he riding to New York to go find the new mixtapes to bring them back down. That was our thing, every week. So we had this low ass radio and we used to sit in there all night. So we used to, wasn't no instrumentals. So we used to turn the bass up all the way on the little radio and turn the treble all the way down and like
take out the vocals.
To take out the muffled vocals.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like Uncle Al.
Yeah.
It's like Uncle Al shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we used to, so that was our
And
my
you used to rhyme
instrumental.
on other people's shit.
Yeah, and I used to rap over other people's shit. Like anything that was hot at the time, like that's how I started writing. Like, damn, he killed that.
Right.
All right, I'm about to write to that. I gotta top that.
So when you guys went to see Jay and Dame and them in New York, was the other guys from State Property already there? Or you?
No.
Okay, wow.
Nobody was there.
Wait, but how do you even get to that point? How do you get to them wanting to see you and me?
All right, so it was a guy from my hood named Murder Mill.
Artist too, or
yeah, artist,
okay.
artist. Murder Mill. He wound up being signed to Violator under Chris Lighty and
that's
shit.
why I know his name.
So me and Murder Mill had battle. Somebody that I knew, Ryan, he knew that I knew how to rap, and he was like, yo, it's this kid around here, his name Murder Mill, he nice.
Right.
So, you know, I'm on the low with it, but I'm running through everything in Philly, like smashing it. So when I met Murder Mill.
And this is just battling?
Yeah, just battling.
Yeah.
So I go around there to meet Murder Mill, and we wound up battling. So he was the first person that I ever had to think twice. Like, damn, I asked my man Paco. I said, yo, I think that nigga might have got me, yo.
And this is lyrical combat, no beat.
No beat, no
beatbox. This is on the street. This is on the street. Yeah.
We going rap for rap. We out there for like an hour.
Before Smack DVD.
Yeah, before all that shit. So we both leave, and you know, nobody would say like, who won?
Right.
They was like, no, they got it. It was like, it was like, nobody would say it but me. I'm like, damn, I'm usually run through people. So I'm like, Pac, yo, you think this dude got me? He was like, yo, he nice. So when he didn't answer the question, just say he nice. I'm like, damn.
That's when you start taking it serious. You don't want to lose no more.
No, that was.
That's what made you come outside. You don't want to lose. You still got that same competitive spirit. I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I started digging in, writing shit, and then on the flip side, I wrote about 10. I ain't know how to count bars, none of that shit. So I got like 10 raps. I'm like, yo, we going back around it. We going back around it. We going for the money.
To battle. What's the name again?
Yeah, Murder Mill.
Murder Mill. Okay.
On the flip side, Murder Mill was thinking. I was thinking when I met up with him. He was like, yo, you nice. He was like, you the only nigga that I felt got me.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, this nigga
Y'all
thinking.
felt the same way.
Yeah, we both felt the same way, and it was just like, we meshed and it was on and popping. So he called me one day and was like, yo, it's these kids from Southwest. These boys, they talking crazy. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, they nice though. But they talking about they want to battle.
Okay.
And that was Philly's Most Wanted.
Okay,
at
now
the
Philly's
time.
Most Wanted that's not Gilly and them. That's the other dude, the guy, bald head just like Gilly, right?
Yeah, Bubani.
I mean, it's the dark-skinned dude.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
It was three of them.
Okay.
It was three of them.
And Aunt Lava was a part of them too, or no?
No, that's part of Major
That's
Figures.
Major Figures, okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
6ix9ine
Continue.
Don, yeah.
Continue.
So we go to battle Most Wanted. So we supposed to battle for some money. So we take the money up there, we go up there, but at the time, I think they management, who was managing them at the time, I believe they was in Cancun and they was with Jay. They had a meeting with Jay. So
Is it Philly's Most Wanted management?
yeah.
Right.
So we wound up battling in the crib. I wouldn't even call it battle. We just started going in.
Yeah.
And Bubonic was crazy with it, but my man Murder Mill, he had a thing about them. So when we rapped and it was over, you know what I mean, he pulled me to the side, we exchanged numbers. I'm like, yo, you hot. So he told me, he was like, yo, we got a meeting with Roc-A-Fella. I mean, they had deals on the table like black and white.
And Roc-A-Fella is on their way to being Roc-A-Fella at this time. Okay.
Yeah, but
they only got Meek, maybe a male at this time. Or do they even got a male? I don't know if they got a male.
Wasn't around.
A male wasn't around.
No, I think it was just me and Bleak.
Yeah, okay.
It was just Bleak at the time. And I think when I got there, it was Bleak, and it was a group called the Rangers.
Yeah,
Okay, I remember
The Rangers, yeah. At the time. So when me and Bubani, we exchanged numbers, and he was like, yo, you hot. But still at this time, I'm not taking rap like serious. It was just something that I knew I could do. Like, I wasn't trying to be a rapper. He's showing me contracts. I mean, they had
this
offers.
Is contracts.
Yeah, they had offers from like 4 different labels. So he was like, yo, we supposed to go up here, go to Roc-A-Fella Records, meet Jay. He was like, yo, you should take this ride with us. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take the ride. We exchanged numbers. So the day that they was going to go to Roc-A-Fella Records, Murder Mill had a dog named Mikey, Grand Champ.
Okay, I was about to say, Mikey seemed like a legend already.
Yeah, Mikey was killing shit.
Okay.
Mikey was biting so hard, he bite the dog, when the blood come out, hit the ground, it's blue. Then it turned red.
Oh, because
that's how hard
veins, quickly. Veins and all
yeah, that's how he was biting.
Okay.
So I had just, got something from my folks, and I'm like, this is a sure shot.
Right.
I'm trying to go bet this money on Mikey.
Right. The dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to
You're
go
not
with
even trying to rap.
So
You on your Michael Vick shit early.
Like, yeah.
Go ahead.
So they call was like, yo, come up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come up, but I'm trying to duck him. I ain't trying to go there. I'm trying to go to this dog fight.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to bet this
That's
money.
a sure shot.
It's a sure shot.
Yeah.
It's a sure shot.
You going to New York, and these New York dudes signing you.
Come on, man.
That's probably like 90 to 20, yeah.
Like, are you saying it's just for the ride?
Yeah, you just going on the back of them.
It's not
that's
my
crazy
meeting.
too. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's not my meeting. So
That's
it's
crazy.
like,
That's why they would even invite you though.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's why God work the way God worked. Yes.
So it's like, when Budden, he offered it, he was like, yo, come with me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come.
You know this part of me was cutting you off. You know the crazy shit is? That's how I got on too. It was Capone's deal.
Right.
And then he brought me in. I swear to God. I was like, yeah, I didn't even know this. Yeah, continue.
So, long story short, I tried to duck them. I'm trying to get out the crib. They sitting downstairs waiting. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right.
They outside the crib, so I gotta take the ride. And I remember one interview, saying that they was all there. Bubonic wasn't there. Bubonic wasn't there. It was Mr. Part of the group, and it was Nas. So we go up there. It was some other dudes that was in the studio. At this time, Jay was recording It Was All Good a week ago with Too Short. They was in the studio.
Right. Oh, I think I saw this story. You said you wanted to meet Too Short almost more than you wanted to meet Jay at the time.
Yeah, at the time, Too Short. I mean, come on. Jay was my man.
Right.
He was more. My brother was. I was Biggie'd out. My brother.
Yeah.
Jay-Z'd
I can hear it,
out.
Biggie. I can hear
Yeah,
Biggie. Yeah.
He was J'd out. Like he ain't want to hear nothing else but Jay-Z. When that Reasonable Doubt dropped, like for years he ain't play nothing but that. So when I come in, I'm like, I get to meet the rappers. I'm not a rapper at the time.
Right.
So Too Short in there, he got 2 bitches with him.
He got
a super legend at this point already.
Did he say bitch? Did he say bitch for no reason?
Nah. But he just was cool. I think he had on like this cream and like burgundy pinstripe suit with the burgundy gaiters. He had the gold Prezi all bust down with the burgundy face. And he just on some chill shit. And he got the 2 bitches. I'm like, damn, that's Too Short.
And it's New York.
Yeah,
it's New York. Okay,
it's
cool.
in New York.
And he out in New York living like he a New York nigga.
Yeah.
And he's not.
So I'm like, yo, this shit Too Short. Like all the music, all that shit. I'm like, oh shit, that shit real. So I'm tapping my man. I'm like, yo, that's Too Short, nigga.
Right.
So it was some guys in there. They was rapping. They was going back and forth, and it was about the end of the joint. They was like, all right, it was the end of the shit. So one of the other guys, they said that Jay was like, that's it. And one of the guys started rapping again. Then he said some Philly, some line about some Philly shit.
Jay said a line? Or,
no, one of the other rappers that was in there. So I'm sitting
like
there.
Just in Philly?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the time, I'm in the back. I'm just smoking, and I'm just.
Was he from Delaware or something?
No, he's from New York.
Oh, he's from New York.
He's from New York.
And he had
so it turned into like a New York
Okay.
Philly thing with them and most
Y'all
women.
always be wanting to turn it into a New York Philly thing. It's
Yeah,
not a New York Philly thing, y'all. You gotta relax.
So they started going back and forth. So me, you know,
You turning it into a New York Philly
I
thing.
was a geographical motherfucker. I ain't gonna. I was a, you know, he said some shit about some Philly cheesesteak shit and all that.
Okay.
So I'm antsy the whole time. I'm like, but this day shit. I'm just here.
And you want to tell
for moral
what's
support.
the guy's name? Most Wanted. You want what is they?
Yeah, Most Wanted.
You want to tell they did?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, you want to tell them to fall back. Now it's your turn.
No, I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking and I'm like,
he's holding back at the moment.
I'm holding back.
Okay.
I'm like, if Bonnick was here, this shit would have got different. Cause Bonnick, he different. So I'm sitting, I'm antsy, and I'm like, this nigga done said some slick shit. So when Jay was like, that's it, and he said it again, dog, I got something. So he looking, you know what I mean? I step up, be like, so they management was like, yo, that's who he is talking about. So I'm like,
okay, so they not like yo homie saying your place. They ain't on that type of shit. They
Nah.
like, oh, okay, homie stepping up, step up.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
like, no, I got something. So Jay was like, who the fuck is that? Like, who is this? Because he knew he was there for, you know, Most Wanted, and he like, who the fuck is that? So they management was like, Sadiq, he was like, yo, this the kid I was telling you about.
Sadiq, okay.
So I'm like, you was telling him about? Like, so I'm sitting in the back. Mind you, you know, back to geographic, I'm from South Philly.
Right.
They, Most Wanted of them, they from Southwest, from what, and they management and all that, they from North Philly, so I'm the only South Philly nigga.
Right.
So it's we super geographical.
And y'all got beef with North Philly at the time?
No, it's just that South Philly is all right, put it like this. If you compare Philly to New York, West Philly would be like, I consider West, South, West, or Uptown. That's all I know. South Philly is like Brooklyn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
The grimy.
it's the Brooklyn of.
All right. The grimiest.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say?
Yeah,
Okay, let's keep it.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. I speak hood language. Okay, let's go.
So Jay like, who the fuck is this? So I stepped up when I started rapping, and they was looking like I stepped straight to the boys like, went in, and I don't know if one of them had a rebuttal, then I went in again on him.
Right.
And it just was the elephant in the room after that.
I'm gonna ask you something, and you tell me if I'm correct or not. When I first came in the game, when I first started rapping, I didn't know how to exaggerate. I didn't know that other rappers were making up shit in their raps.
Yeah.
So a person had to tell me, relax. Like, you can't be putting all that shit. Did you go through that? Because when I listen to your early shit, I feel like, damn, you went through the same shit I went through.
Everything was personal.
Yeah, I thought you're supposed to write everything that you went through. I didn't know that at some point you could exaggerate.
I think you're supposed to still do that.
Right.
I think you're supposed to still do that.
Right.
You know, at least if you ain't going through it, at least you got knowledge firsthand or next to it. Everything is a facade now, and it's no substance in it. Like, I believe your music's supposed to, you know, resonate to people. You making these music, like we grew up on music, no matter what kind of music it is, whether it's rap, R&B, whatever it is, it's supposed to be, you know, some sort of message in there that you can, you know, hold on to. You know what I mean? You gotta drop. You know, I come from where people was dropping jewels. Even when shit was exaggerated, it still was jewels in the music. I think it's just, you just go in and just say anything.
That's why I kind of like, when you put Scarface and Biggie, somewhere it comes you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your flow I attribute to Biggie, like how you put words together and like melodies and your breathing methods. But then like how you drop the jewels, and you could be just as hood, but still say, like, Scarface don't ever come off as preaching. You understand what I'm saying? Do you think that's an accurate assumption of you yourself? It's one person I'm missing. I think every rapper is mixed with three rappers. So I said Biggie, Scarface.
Biggie and Scarface definitely two super big influences.
No one from Philly that had influence on you?
What's the people that's locked up?
Nah.
Steady B?
Nah.
Yeah, not them,
Nah. Shit. I mean, that's like my top two. I would say KRS.
Wow.
On the just the wordplay.
Right.
And the simplicity. You know,
but still being genius.
But still being
genius.
Yeah, I would say KRS.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Let's make some noise for that, goddammit.
Yeah.
Now, you was on one of the illest tours ever.
Yeah.
One of the first tours, not only the illest tours, but it was one of the first successful tours that actually, there's been other successful tours, never run by black people.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time. Like, do you realize if this tour would have fucked up, none of us would have been able to tour? Like, because everyone had the height of their records on, and just how it was, like, because, you know, I never did a date on that joint.
Yeah.
I've never got to come out, got to do every other joints. I was hopefully, God bless, I was busy. But I just wanted to experience that. I wanted to go and met the man and then was climbing through the
hard knot, yeah.
So, I mean, again, I've been on plenty of tours. I have never been on a tour like this. Did you know what you were on at the time, or you were too young?
I don't know.
All right, cool. That's a good assumption.
No, I don't know. It was the N.O.R.E. I thought it was the N.O.R.E, but it wasn't the N.O.R.E for me because it just was like.
Let's make some noise for your N.O.R.E. Your N.O.R.E is not normal, man. Wait, hold on, time out. Hold on. So you thought that this was just?
I thought that's just how it went. That was my first tour.
Really?
Ever.
I'm thinking this is like your seventh or something like that. So
no, Hard Knock Life.
That was your first?
I didn't have an album out.
Holy shit, I didn't put that together. Because you was the one coming out rhyming a cappella, correct? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I got thrown to the wolves. Like, that's what was crazy.
Okay, so Method Man is already out.
Yeah.
Redman is already out.
Everybody.
In the middle of Jay's show, he stops and says,
I got this kid from Philadelphia that I just signed named Beanie Mac. You got something for him, and I'm looking at a sea of people like, oh, shit.
And is it the same rhyme every night, or you switch
every night? No, okay. One time I remember I switched it, and Jay was like, nah.
Wow.
Because I didn't know, you know what I mean? I didn't know. I'm like, yo, I don't want to keep spitting this same shit. Like, I got a lot of shit. I want to get. He like, nah, that's the routine. Like, you got to do that. Like,
and is that hard? Like, cause, like, you coming out after hit records.
Hell yeah, that's hard. You gotta understand, like, DMX performed. Yeah. Then Redman and Meth performed, and Jay performed. Like,
he closing out.
I don't even got a album out. Nothing. I think I might have been on a Clue mixtape, a few songs. And they at the height of their career, like, and it's like, all right, nigga, get out there. And I'm like, oh shit. So the first 3 nights, it was crazy. Like
you shaking?
Not shaking, but like, damn. I'm just like, yo, if I get booed, it's over.
Right.
It's over,
Right.
but. You know,
and you can't blame a DJ. You can't blame your hype man.
Nobody. Ain't no help.
It's just you by yourself. This is great.
That's like going in. That's like the Fed. You going in. I just had my, you know what I mean? I had my shower shoes, my towel. You know what I mean? You like, we walking in to do that bid. You know, it's you against the jail. And it's like, I just stepped in the population. It's like, I walked on the yard, fresh fish. And that's how it was every night. And after the first 3 nights and the reception that I got from it, it was like, oh shit, it's about to be on.
Wow.
And they just went crazy. And I knew that it was a good thing because I remember seeing, like when I came out, I remember seeing Redman and Meth and one time DMX, and it was like, wow. These niggas can't, like, they wasn't watching Jay's show. Right. Like, when I was going on, they was coming on stage to see. And it was like, oh, shit.
That's crazy.
It was like, oh, shit. And then one date, I'm in backstage. Buster was there. That sealed the deal for me.
Right. Well, I
was
just want to
walking
tell you
through the
something.
joint, and Buster was like, he stopped me and just shook my hand and just looked at me. Was like, yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
But I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Cause you know, to hype this shit up, just so you know, everyone knew who you was gonna be. Everyone knew who you was coming out.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know I used it against you saying the band from TV shit, but I was very proud of you motherfucker dropping 2,000, 1,500 bars and 15, 30 million bars on that motherfucker. So, but we knew who you were. Like, we actually, the hip hop, like, it's like, I don't want to say a secret society, because I don't want people to be like, thinking like we on some like, some Illuminati type shit, because that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it is a group of people who sit around and say, you know what? We're going to fuck with the young man. We're going to fuck with this. We're going to fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they got the power to push the button, but most people, and when you came through, trust me, it was like, wow, this is a legend.
Yeah.
So now let me switch around. Let me bounce around. Boom. All right, so you guys are signed to Jay. Now, State Prop. You know them now? Okay.
I knew Free.
Okay.
So I was bringing crazy people to Roc-A-Fella Records. You know what I mean? I ain't know no better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You was gonna sign them,
I didn't care.
Not even sign them to you, right?
No, just get on.
I did the same thing with Pharrell. Right?
Anybody from Philly, let's go. Come on. Yo, these niggas hot. So I'm just bringing people up. So I knew Free at the time. Like, so I told Free, our story ill. So when me and Free met, I believe we was at a club in Philly, hip hop. It was called Dances.
Okay.
So they had
that's where Gilly and Wallow used to strip at? They said that on here, right? Yeah, like I ain't trying to be funny.
What?
They did say something.
I don't know if they were being real, though.
No, they said they danced at dances, man. Yeah, they did, man. We got footage of it, man. It's still serious. I'm sorry. It's just,
We ain't got no footage of that.
Not footage of them dancing. I'm talking about footage of them saying they used to dance. This is a fact. They said right here. They said that.
Like what kind of dance?
Like dancing. They was a ballerina. You know what that means in Spanish?
Nah.
That means dancer, baby.
Never.
Okay, but let's go back to your club, dances. Let's go back. Okay.
Yeah, so we was at Bobby Dancer, so it was like a little contest or whatever, was for some money or whatever. So one of my youngins, they told me about it. Was like, yo, come down, like you should go down there. So I think the prize was like 5,000 or whatever. So we had a spot, on 21st Street. We was making that in a shift. So we finish up what we supposed to finish up. We hit our margin. Yep. So we go down there. He loaded in his pocket, I'm loaded. I go down there. So I'm like, yo, we in the crowd waiting. So I asked the boy, I'm like, yo, whoever beat that joint, I'ma match that joint. And I wanna battle the nigga who won the 5,000. If he beat me, he gonna another 5,000. So I got on stage, it got goofy. So I look up, I'm battling like 3 people.
Right.
So I run through one dude, I'll go through another dude, so another nigga pull out some money, so it get crazy, the bread. So I'm like, yo, make sure that money right.
Right.
So the one dude back, he ain't want to put the money up, so niggas in the crowd, they going crazy. So I look up, I'm battling 3, 4 dudes at one time.
Right.
But I'm running through them.
Right.
So then there was another little nigga, I'm looking, he going crazy in the crowd. He got his hat all low. So he pull out some money out his pocket, big ass. Now he like,
I don't know if I can see this dude. For some reason, I can see the exact dude you're talking about.
I'm like, yo, you can get it too. So I grab him, pull him on the stage, like, you can get it too. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna battle this nigga. But he stood right next to me. So he started going at another nigga that I was battling and went crazy on niggas. The whole club went bananas. So now we both going at him and we like, what's up with the bread? And it got a little goofy, we had to do. But that dude that came, I pulled on stage and stood next to me, he was like, no, I'm gonna rock with you, like, and that was Free.
Wow.
Yeah, that was Freeway.
Wow.
So that's how me and Freeway met.
Okay, so let me ask you, right? So you guys are down with Jay, right?
Yeah.
Boom, Freeway, I believe this is Young Guns. and he asks y'all to come to the radio station.
Yeah.
All right. Does he tell y'all it's time for war? Does he say, yo, listen, I want y'all to go at the best MC that's other than me?
No, that was at that time.
I mean, because like he has to warn you. You guys are about to go at Nas. I don't think he's gonna tell y'all like by surprise. He got to say we going to war.
Hot 97?
Yeah, Hot 97 when y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. The first year when y'all rhymed.
No, we just was up there. I think, like I said, all right. Nobody signed the contract with Roc-A-Fella at this time.
All right, tell me. All right, damn, you went too fast. All right, cool. Hold on. So y'all just got a relationship with Jay and Dame.
Yeah.
They catch smoke with Nas.
This was before, was this before Nas? This was before the Nas situation. The first time we went to Hot 97.
When y'all rhymed and y'all was rhyming off the Queens beats and y'all went, I believe that was the first time.
Nah, that was, that I don't think that was before.
I think
when we went up there,
because we was offended, because we was paying attention.
No, y'all was offended because we was burning shit up that motherfucker. That's what that was.
No. All right. Stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's two.
So you saying the first time you went to Hot 97,
the first
it was
time,
just y'all?
The first time we went to Hot 97, it was. We was at Baseline Studio.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody at that time, I think, actually signed their contracts yet.
Okay.
I was signed, I believe, if anybody did sign a contract, it was Freeway.
Okay. Tell me one of those.
I think Young Guns and Oskino or Sparks was signed to Black Friday Entertainment.
Even the manager people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So they was Black Friday Roc-A-Fella, but we was all together. So when I was recording my albums, we used to just come up and just record records.
Right.
Cause I used to be fast. I'd go in and do like 3 records complete in a couple hours.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, we got 12-hour block out. I done did what I came to do in 4 hours. I'm like, yo, we got 8 hours, let's go. So we just started piling up music like crazy. So one day, we just started playing shit at the at Baseline. And niggas was just going in. So Jay just made a call. He just made the call like, fuck that, we going to the radio station.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. It has to be 2 different times.
Yeah.
One time y'all went and y'all destroyed it, but then one time it was like deliberately where it was like, all right, Jay was really going at Nas. I don't think y'all was going at Nas, but I think y'all was just going at the moment. Anybody around. I don't think it was a couple of shots.
Yeah, anybody that came at Roc-A-Fella Records.
He said towards Mobb Deep?
Yeah, it was a couple of shots towards Mobb Deep.
Yeah, everybody.
Like they called me, listen, they called me because one of them said, we on to run E and, or they said something like, we on to run N.O.R.E. And then, let me tell that story. Let me let you finish.
Yeah, enlighten me, because...
Yeah.
While you wear your Queen's shirt.
Yeah, of course. I should have worn my Philadelphia shit. So Jay calls you and says, yo, I want y'all to go at Nas, or I just want y'all to come on there and just wild out again.
No, Jay never made that call.
Because he was with y'all when y'all...
No, not when we...
Damn, I'll get these stories mixed up.
Jay was with us the first time we went to Hot 97.
Okay.
The second time when we went up there, when it was on, it was just me, Freeway, and the Young Guns.
And that was against, not Nas, against Jada. No.
Jada, Nas, it was everybody.
Everybody. Make some noise for everybody. Got that. So wow, this is real.
What was your story? You were gonna say a story.
Okay, no, all right, boom. This is why it's either I got it mixed up or we both a little been fucked up in life.
Yeah, I know my memory.
Because one of them it was one time where Jay was up there and they rhymed off of all Queens beats. And you might not have thought like that. And Nas had took it like it was like, yo, that was foul. So he called him Moneybags because there's a dude named on there named H Moneybags.
Yeah.
So Nas told E Moneybags. Moneybags happened to be in Left Right in my projects at the time. I'm smack dead in the middle. So he called, Prodigy came, and then Nature came, and we all went to Hot 97 and we were supposed to respond.
Oh, wow.
And Funk Flex actually pulled me to the side and was like, yo, they lying to you. they never said nothing about you at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. But we were still there, and he just never let us up. So, but that would have been some ill history.
Oh, shit, you just put me on there. It could have went like that. We ain't know.
Yeah. No, it looked like y'all deliberately did know. That's what I'm saying.
No, we didn't know.
The fact that you even like saying it like this, I know you sincere about it because
we just was like, we gonna go up here and smash it.
Right. Yeah, because that's
now that I think about it.
Yeah, Jay might have used y'all like that, and y'all didn't really know. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he might have said, yo, to Flex, put on Shook Ones, put on T.O.N.Y., put on.
But it would have been Flex playing the record.
Yeah, it was Flex playing the record. So what I'm trying to say
that was ill.
So y'all probably was rhyming on these beats, saying shit, because you battle rappers anyway, and you saying shit, and it's like, oh, okay, and it's resonating, like, oh, that's dissing the homies. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think Jay is that smart. I think like,
that was hot.
Yeah, but
I ain't never look at it like that. That would. If that's how it went down, that was ill.
Right.
That's crazy. Jay a genius.
So okay, Hard Knock Life tour. Then you beat up Clue. How this happen?
Nah, I ain't beat up Clue.
What a segue.
I mean, the footage.
Nah.
I mean, I'm just looking at the footage, Beans. I'm just saying. I ain't make this up, bro.
It ain't go down like that. It ain't go down like that.
It's past 7 years. We all cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
No, it didn't go down that. Clue, my man, that didn't go down like that.
So what happened?
He's just we on Hard Knock Life tour. So Clue got this, I don't even know what the fuck you call them joints. The slapjack shit, the shit that you the little metal, the little joint, and when you swing it, it
the police shit?
The police
shit. He had a baton?
Yeah,
really?
So he backstage, he keep doing that shit. He keep doing that shit. So he was saying like what he would do or something. I'm like, Clue, now, allegedly.
Right. Yeah, because we ain't see it on film.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm situated. I'm like, Clue, you'll get one swing off that. Because I'm young, I'm wild. So, I got the big ass joint on me, don't nobody know. So.
On tour, by the way.
Yeah, on tour.
The biggest tour ever.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. So.
In rap history.
Yeah.
This is beating Run DMC, and you have a hammer on you. Let's make some noise for you.
Yeah.
Two joints.
Let's make some noise for beats changing. Okay, two hammers on. Okay.
So, no, I only had one, but I had.
You had another one just on standby.
We on the bus, so it's
backup joint.
Yeah. So I remember they was mad as shit too about that because I used to put it in the van. The promo. Oh, what's my man name, man? He used to be hot. I'm like, man, this you gonna be cool, put in the box.
Well, the promo guy was Lenny S at the time.
No, it wasn't Lenny S.
Okay.
It wasn't Lenny S. Damn, what's my man name? This was my man, Big Tall.
That's him or Roc-A-Fella?
No, he worked for Roc-A-Fella, but he was promo, so he had the turtle top with all the posters and all that.
Okay, damn.
So I had one on the bus, and I used to stick one in the van, like, he gonna get there, and I used to go check. So anyway, long story short, so Cool keep playing with this shit, and he swung it at me. So I'm like, hey, Clue. I'm like, you only gonna get one swing with that. Somebody do you dirty. He like, nah, you crazy. This shit'll reach. I'm like, you swing that joint. I said, I'm gonna slip that joint and I'm gonna take it from you. He like, how you? I'm like, easy. So I didn't know that he was gonna step in. And I'm like, all right, go ahead, swing that. So when he swung it, I just moved to the side, yeah, but it wasn't
like
it wasn't hard. Yeah, it was a tap. It was hands open. It's just like, you crazy. It was like, pop. And he walked into it. And
so how did it get to you that he whooped his ass?
It's all kind of it's a little bit blood.
They caught it on a little joint, so it was just a little tap, and then but that's my man, Clue. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy, man. Let's pick up to Organic Food Kings, man. That's why we vegan, vegetarian, vegan. We trying to cut out all the beef. We cut out all the beef in Organic Food King, goddammit. Yeah. Holy motor God. That was, and I know you married now. You wasn't married then, right?
Yeah.
All right, is it okay I ask this question? This is before you was married.
Yeah.
How much pussy you got back then? Because I'm married too, so you know what I'm saying? But I mean...
But your wife not here. Mine's is.
See here? I'm sorry, Queen. I'm so sorry, but this is before. Like, listen, my wife knows I had the access. This is before.
Maybe rephrase the question.
This is before. I'm so sorry.
In a more respectful
my wife had to go through this too.
No, my wife know who she married, though.
Okay.
My wife know who she married. We good.
Okay. But it was wild back then.
It was real wild. It was wild. It was wild. It was wild.
Okay, I'm gonna change the subject.
Okay, please. Please.
I'm gonna change the subject. Check out my wedding ring on. I'm gonna change the subject. Yeah, I like being married. You like being married?
Oh, best thing that ever happened to me, man.
What make you stay home?
It just make you cut out a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna test you if you stay home.
Come on.
What's your shows on television?
Dun 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 dun. What's that? Dun 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 dun. What's that? CSI?
Oh, CSI. Law and Order.
No, this is my wife. This her joint, so I'm home. This what I gotta watch. I don't want to watch this shit, but she into CSI, Forensic Files, and all that. And I be thinking like, you want to kill me?
Yeah.
You trying to watch this shit?
Trying to get away with it.
Yeah, you trying to get away with it. Like,
them shows ain't gonna help, bro.
The killing part is easy. The get away with it part is
like, yo, you got insurance policy on me or something? Right. You keep watching, and like she be into it and talking to the TV like, stupid, dummy. She should have never did that. She should have wiped that, put the knot. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Like, who did I marry? Like, wow. But what shows we watch? I'm a documentary boy.
I'm a documentary guy.
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of TV, but you know.
You want me to recommend a show?
Yeah, give me one.
Fire. It's called The Chi.
Oh yeah. I ain't get into it yet.
They shot the mayor.
Oh yeah.
And the mayor black dude, but I'm talking about this was a hit, like a hood hit.
Yeah.
Like shot the mayor. Like, come on, bro. What show is shooting the mayor?
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. When the mayor getting shot, you got to watch that, guys.
State Property 3.
State Property. Hold on, we're gonna get to that. Let's get this straight. Hold on. But because that's how it's either video games or series. That's how you stay home and you stay loyal.
I don't play no video games.
I don't play video games neither. That's why I'm recommending a series.
Yeah.
I don't play no video games. I watch my kids play video games, PlayStation 5. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Fortnite,
I take my kids out to eat. They don't even order. They just like this. Yeah. They just like this. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I be taking it from like after a while. I be like, give me this.
Oh, goddamn.
Like it's crazy because when we was coming up, we couldn't wait to go outside. I gotta literally like take all them devices and kick them out the house. Like, go outside, go do something.
Yeah, it's different now.
Okay, y'all ready for Quick Time with Slime? All right. You know what this is?
Nah, come on. What is it?
Quick Time with Slime is we ask you just one
question. You got
it. Yeah. But if you can answer it in either way. But if you say none or you say both, you got to take a shot.
Or you could pick someone maybe.
Or you could pick someone, but
Can I pick somebody to take my shots for me?
Okay, that's cool. All right,
back,
that's cool.
you got to go back at.
Okay.
Let's go back. Come on, cousin.
Okay.
You got to take my shots for me. You already got me with the champagne.
Yeah, that's the champagne.
Yeah,
we're gonna get that Japanese whiskey. Can you grab that Japanese whiskey, please? Okay, all right, cool. This one I know what you're gonna take. I ain't gonna lie. This first one I could have did something better than that, but I'm gonna let it rock because I know what he gonna pick. Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay.
Okay. Kim or Foxy?
Kim.
Clue or Ron G?
Clue.
This one I don't know where you at with it. DMX or Tupac?
X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want some Japanese music. Kanye or Just Blaze?
Both.
You don't want to take a shot of this expensive shit, this Japanese whiskey? Take a tiny shot.
You take a shot to that again? Take a sip on that.
I'm a changed man. I don't drink.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
don't listen to him, man.
It's not. Man, take that shot for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I owe you, nigga. Yo, this is $1,000 bottle.
Yeah, come on.
No, just call me out.
Come on. Cool, that's good. Damn, that's a double for me.
Yeah, that's not
Yo,
a shot.
Let's go back. That's Maybach.
Maybach?
Yeah, this is my cousin.
Okay, goddamn it.
AKA Teeny Sigel.
Okay, all right, cool.
It's Teeny Sigel.
Cool, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Make some noise for Teeny Sigel. You can't see it. Look, cool. When I was a fat boy, that was my stunt double. I just made you famous.
I've been famous. I was born famous.
Tell him, goddammit.
Yeah, back.
You know I used to work with Cosmic Kev. Okay, hold on. Okay, this, and I have to ask you a question about this later. But Meek Mill or Petey Crack?
Ooh.
Style only, nothing personal.
Style?
Style only, nothing personal.
Petey Crack, hands down.
Course.
You know?
I don't even know what the rumor is. The rumor is that a lot of people say that Meek's style is mimicked from Petey Crack.
No.
So?
Not at all.
No?
No.
Okay, I'm glad to hear you say that. Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Meek's super hot, but Crack, they don't got that. Nah, bad assessment.
Yeah?
No.
Bad, yeah,
super bad.
I mean, that's what certain people say.
No.
Okay, that's what they call it. That's what they
I
call
don't think nobody can mimic Petey.
Okay.
He just different.
Okay, so Cassidy or Freeway?
Of course, Freeway.
Radio or podcast?
Farvaz.
Whatever you
Whatever you prefer.
Whatever you think is better.
Podcast.
Okay. Just CEO. Just as far as CEO.
Farvaz CEO?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a multiple choice.
Okay.
Just as far as CEO. No other, not rapper,
Okay.
not other friends or whatever. Dame or Jay-Z? Shot?
Just CEO?
Just CEO.
Can I like take shit away from shit?
Okay, you can break it down. You want to break it down? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You can break it down. We're like your breakdown. Okay.
I'm gonna have to take a shot on this.
Okay, all right, cool.
I know I'm.
Yeah, that's the easiest one. That's the easiest one.
No, because.
Nah, but I want to hear the breakdown.
I would love the breakdown as well. I'm gonna take a shot with you, man.
I'm gonna say Jay. The way he move is just. If I could take it, Jay is super smooth. Like he's super smooth with. They like night and day.
But Dash, because I feel like there's a butt coming.
I take Dame for his tenacity.
Like a fighter.
Yeah. Dame is an ill CEO. Like Dame, if he believe in something, he go hard.
Right.
Super hard. And 9 times out of 10, Dame be right. But his delivery be fucked up sometimes.
Yeah. I agree.
But he's a super genius. So in my perfect world, I would take both of them, but I would if Dame had Jay demeanor and his savviness, Dame would be the illest nigga on the planet.
Remind me to get back to that question. We don't have to get back to the Meek Mill.
Get back to Dame and Jay?
Yeah, because we don't have to go back to the Meek Mill because you can answer the Meek Mill Petey Crack. I thought you would say something different. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, $1 million versus $1 million worth of game or Drink Champs.
$1 million. And it's just like that.
Let me tell you something. I love how you Philly niggas stick together.
Hey, I love you.
I love how you Philly niggas stick together. I can't even front. I love it, man. It's good to see me personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Loyalty or respect?
Both.
Well, your man, take a shot. Take a shot.
You know why? Because that you can't answer that. No,
that's a trick question. It's a trick question.
It's super is because one can't.
Exactly. That's why all the shots being taken.
If you respect him, you're gonna be loyal. Well, if you're loyal to him, you're gonna respect him. That's 100%.
If you're loyal, you gotta have some kind of respect.
Cool.
But you could respect someone and not be loyal to them. That can happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's why
you can say that again.
Right?
You can respect someone and not have loyalty to them. But if you're loyal to someone, you're gonna respect them.
Bam. All right, cool. We ready?
Nah.
No, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you could be loyal to somebody and not respect them.
No. Loyal, you're gonna automatically respect
them.
Respect, but you might not be loyal.
Right.
Like you can respect someone in the streets and not be loyal to them.
Hold on. Okay. Philly most wanted or major figures?
The figures.
Oof, okay. This is gonna be easy for you. But the Sixers or the Knicks?
Of course the Sixers, man.
Okay, Eve or Bahamadia?
Eve.
Max's or Ishkabibbles?
Neither.
Take a shot, buddy.
I took.
You gonna take one? Take one. Take one with.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you twisted today, back.
You can have some Mama Juana.
I took. Look.
Yeah, take a tiny.
I'm gonna take a tiny one for Teenie Sigel.
For Teenie Sigel?
Yeah, that's Teenie Sigel.
This is that good shit. It's that Japanese whiskey.
Please
Listen,
forgive me.
Just in case y'all know, Drink Champ Show is about giving people their flowers while they're alive. We ain't make that statement up. We invented it. I mean, we made it famous. And Beanie Sigel, Beanie Mac, we want you, Mac, motherfucking Broad Street Bully, we want you to know how much we appreciate you now. While you are alive, while you out here kicking. When I told you to come outside, I wanted you to come outside because there's a lot of things going on, and I want you to be a part of it as a fellow brother. It was a 50 Cent tactics of how I did it, but forget how I did it. Remember the result. Yeah. Remember the result. The result is effective. Because people hit me every day, like I'm like, yes, because it's time. Because you know what? It is time for you to come outside. It's time for you to motherfucking claim what the fuck is yours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, it's like, you know, some of us we get old, but we gotta never act old. You understand what I'm saying? Not because you as old as the fuck you feel. You understand what I'm saying? So if you gonna come outside, like me, I be front like I got bad knees, but I really do. My knees is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My knees is kind of fucked up. So, but I don't let that shit deter who I am. I'm still getting up like a 28-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And me, I want you to play ball. If you said play ball, I want you to play ball, man. Not just with this battle, but in life, my brother. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. This is real shit. Okay, but let me finish. Let me got more quick time. That's some good shit, because this shit's hitting me now. This is...
You feeling warm, right?
Yeah, I start feeling warm and shit. Like, you don't remember Blackberry Brandy? You don't remember Blackberry Brandy back in the days? That little... I couldn't afford a Coke. So that's what that shit, I'll come, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't afford a Coke, so we used to drink Blackberry Brandon with 2 sweaters, and that was like a goose.
Damn.
Facts. Okay, said Eve or Bahamadia. We said that?
Yeah, Eve.
Okay, you pick Eve. Okay. Max is Ishii. Major or independent?
Independent.
I need the explanation.
Far as me, right now, all independent.
All right, but let's just be clear, because I'm going with your answer.
Yeah.
But you had the most fun when you was on the major.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the most fun, but at the same time, I believe right now with me, it don't make no sense to go with a major. I'd rather do independent and have a major support cast behind me.
That's kind of what Roc-A-Fella was. Will Smith or Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart.
That's fire. Miami or LA?
Miami.
Good choice. 90s or 2000 hip hop?
90s.
Jada or Fab?
Jada.
Dr. Dre or Pharrell?
Dre.
Biggie or Pun?
Biggie.
Too Short, Ice Cube?
Cube.
It's the last one now. LeBron or Jordan?
MJ.
I knew he was gonna say that.
You supposed to give me some.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They slipped up. I gotta start.
They was easy.
Start monitoring their shit. You know what I'm saying?
You remember this story that I've told here a couple times?
No, please.
Did you know there was someone that impersonated you out here in Miami? You never heard the story?
No.
Okay.
When you said Ant Liva in Philly, that's the same Ant Liva that was Roc-A-Fella? That was doing promo?
I don't know if he was Roc-A-Fella, but I know there was down with Pharrell and them or something.
No, there was someone that, well, whatever. I was working Def Jam Roc-A-Fella. I was the street team
Okay, I
out
forgot
here.
the story, by the way. This is about to be amazing.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I had a store, Crazy Goods. That's where you came to, and that's how we met in '97. And I was the mixtape dude out here. And there was a dude that was rolling around. This is when you was just doing mixtapes. Nobody had seen you yet.
Oh, shit.
That's how big you are.
So a dude came, he would come around, he was going to the clubs, and at first he wasn't saying nothing, and then people just started like, yo, who's this dude? And he would get on the mic, he'll spit a little bit, and he favored your style. And he started to say, he would say like shit, like he wouldn't full blown say he was you. He would just insinuate he was you. Listen, but no, it goes deep. It goes crazy. Yeah. It goes crazy.
Fuck was he?
Listen,
what was you doing?
Yo, homie went on the radio. Homie went on the radio impersonating you, Khaled.
Yeah.
I think I told Khaled. I think he didn't want to go. He went on the radio. Wow. This is when Khaled was on Mix 96, but that was our station at the time. He came to my store.
Shit.
He dropped freestyles, and something didn't feel right. Something. I got pictures of him. I was gonna bring. I was like, let me let this guy know.
No, I need to see that.
So listen. So I got these freestyles. I'm about to put it on my next mixtape, and I'm like, oh, this don't feel right. So I call the person I dealt with at Roc-A-Fella. I was like, yo, what does Beanie look like? He's like, he a big dude. I said, this dude's skinny. I said, there's somebody out here right now saying he Beanie.
That's crazy.
And the next week, he was gone. But he had did radio, he had did club appearances, he was hosting parties, he was on mixtapes. The Rock is in the building.
Damn.
I got the freestyle still.
I got
You never heard of this?
Fuck, no.
I thought for sure. I was like, yo, I called up and he was gone. I don't know what happened.
That's wild.
Dre, you remember? Dre was there. Yeah. He was there.
And you didn't know neither? Yo, that's
He fooled Khaled.
Yo.
He was on at the station with Khaled.
That's crazy.
Whoever he is, he's a legend.
He's crazy.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
I remember you telling me this story, but it never made sense till just right now.
I just found the pictures the other day.
God bless the internet, though. Like, God bless that. Just think about it. Back in the day, you know, there's people who did that to us.
Right.
North Carolina, my mom's called me one day and was like, yo, I got a show on Friday, and they showed me pictures. It was not Capone and N.O.R.E. So I'm glad it happened to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I identify with your pain so much.
That's crazy.
But I identify. That's crazy. Yeah. Yo, the internet has been. Have you been able to utilize the internet?
Nah. I'm still getting used to that shit. It's wild.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The internet crazy.
Yeah.
Internet crazy. I can't do it.
Right.
Not by I can't do it. I got to hire somebody to do that.
What you mean, like assistants, like on posting things?
Yeah, just to keep all that. Yeah. I can't do it.
So you don't keep up with none of the gossip?
No, I had an ill experience with it. Like, right when, what was it? Was it Instagram or Facebook or one of them in the beginning? Like, I did a guy set me up with the gram and I'm like, how this shit work? Mm-hmm. So, it was Facebook. Okay. It was one of them, Facebook, Twitter. So I put up something on it. And then there's some nigga named Murder Homicide 187 started going in on me.
Wait, in your DM?
No, on the shit. You can see it.
Like commenting.
The comments.
Oh, on the public, on your post? Like you posted?
Yo, and I started going back and forth. What, Nick, pull up. Then I'm like, I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit.
And you found out who he was?
No.
He was a dude named Kennedy from Kennedy State?
Probably somebody from whatever, but I couldn't grasp the concept of it. I'm like, so I could put this up here. Anybody can say what they want.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I don't look at it like. I'm like, what you mean? This nigga talking. Yeah. So I fed into the shit.
Oh, nobody put you on the block button?
Nah, I didn't understand none of that shit.
Oh, it's amazing.
But maybe back then.
No, not a block. This was the first
block has
drop.
always existed.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm
fresh
the
out of
homies
jail.
didn't tell you how,
I don't know how to use this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? Like, no, everybody got it. You got to get on this. You got to do that. He like, yo, I'm going to set you up a page and I'm going to do all that. I'm like, all right. So he did everything. And then every day he called me like, yo, you got to put something up. What you want to say?
But you know what's so crazy, Beans? And I'm going to just tell you something. This is us coming from the environments that we come from. I bet you that one dude that you're talking about, there was 90 other ones who gave you compliments, but you didn't pay attention to that because you know why? It's like going on the highway, and when the highway's flowing, it's nothing to look at. But if it's an accident, you'll stop and you'll look. You understand what I'm saying? So it's pretty much the same thing. I thought I should think just like you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, fucking yellow shirt, black pants. Call me and be like, yo, N.O.R.E, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I realized, you look on the dude profile, yellow shirt and black pants, he's really fucked up in the game.
Yeah.
He's had a hard time in life. And he's just want to take it out on somebody else. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But yellow shirt, dark pants. Ja Rule, where you at?
Yeah, no, what's good? I just touched down.
All right, come to Wynwood, man.
This
is where the food is, man. We got Beanie Sigel right here. Say what's up to Beanie Sigel. Make some noise. Come on, man. We was talking about the Hard Knock Life tour, man. Come on. Come in here, man.
Listen, I just landed. Let me go situate myself and I come over.
All right, then. All right. One love, brother. One love, brother. All right, so what we talking about? I was into that.
About the internet and blocking people.
Yellow shirt, he don't know what the... And look, so what I discovered was that we pay attention to the negative part of what's happening with us because it's just attracted to us. We just can't help it. We're prone to violence. We're prone to, reacting. We're prone to saying, you know what I mean? But then if you look at them same comments, out of the 100 comments, you had 90 that was like, yo, Beans, you the motherfucking man. Nice. And we so caught up in that one dude that say something like, and he's a bozo. He's a bozo. He's a bozo-lino.
Listen, the first... Well, that bozo was the first time
but
ever.
You remember his name? You said Murder Mac from '91. Would you?
Yeah. This shit was some weird.
You still hurt.
Murder homicide. Death kill 187.
Death kill 187.
First time ever. I'm standing. I'm with my man Alex. He set the page up. I put the picture up. Boom. As soon as I put it up. The first time, so it's going off. You're like, yo, somebody commenting on it. This how it work. He the first person.
Murder, death, comment.
First person. Fuck you, nigga. You about to go to jail, nigga. Don't nobody fuck with you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, who the fuck? I mean, I'm cool. I ain't fucking with that shit.
And you think it's a real killer? You thinking this is you don't know?
I just didn't give. I didn't.
You ain't know it's Jeffrey from Nebraska.
Yeah, I ain't know.
You didn't want to give him a platform.
Yeah, no, I felt for the same shit. I felt for the same.
Yeah, I was done right there. I said, man, fuck that shit.
God damn. So I'm gonna ask you one word when I describe your albums.
Yeah.
The truth. Well, you can describe. You don't even have to give me one word. Whatever you. The truth. 2000.
Raw.
I respect that.
Raw.
The reason.
Figuring it out.
Man, it's very mature. It's a very mature answer. The beat coming.
I got it.
Complete?
Yeah.
I got it complete. The solution.
I'm done.
I need explanation.
Huh?
I'm done? What you mean by that?
I thought the solution was gonna be my last album.
In life?
Yeah. I was when I was doing the Solution album, I was just making a transition in my life. Just, you know what I mean? I was, working on myself spiritually and everything, and it was like, yo, I'm done with this. I'm gonna leave him there.
Done with rap, period, word?
Yeah.
That's real. Okay, the Broad Street Bully.
A character.
Character. Man, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. This time.
Leftovers.
I need an explanation on this one. Because I love leftovers. I'm a doggy bag type of nigga.
So,
tracks.
Yeah. I save my Thanksgiving food for 4 days.
Yeah, this time, that project, it was, I was on my way to jail.
So it's light, okay.
I knew I had to
I like leftovers.
Go to jail for the tax situation.
So you had two different situations. You had one situation.
No, I had a lot of situations. I had a lot of situations. But yeah, the tax thing, so That was just like, I had a bunch of hard drives with a bunch of music, and I just was taking stuff that I didn't finish or whatever and presented to somebody like, yo, take this project and let me get that check real quick. So this time wasn't an album that I really worked on. That was just, that was a thought.
And the only, because I thought you was bullshitting, but you know, looking at your face and seeing your expressions, are you really telling me the Beat Is Coming is the only album you really felt complete?
I really, yeah, that's the only album.
I
wasn't finished The Truth, and I wasn't finished like, once I did The Truth, I said that's raw, because I'm learning. I don't know how to make an album. I didn't know. I don't know how to do, Jay had to show me how to count bars.
All right, let me ask you. But when you go back and listen to The Truth,
yeah,
you realize it's the truth.
Raw.
Okay, I can accept that.
It's raw and uncut.
Okay. Because after you hear it, you realize you did know how to make an album, though, right? Or no? Because I felt like that with the War Report, but when I go,
no, it was just
I made it with guidance, but I still made it. It's still your album. You understand?
Yeah, it's my album, but it was a lot of rap on that. Rap over this beat.
No, that's every new artist, though.
Yeah, rap on that beat.
But you're not ashamed of that. That's every new artist.
No, I'm not ashamed of it, but it was just, I ain't know. I thought that's how it went. Then as time progressed, it was like, all right.
Wasn't all the way you?
Yeah, it wasn't all the way. It was good. I would I accepted a lot of them. Everyone that was on there was this.
Because you got to think about the people they were suggesting to you. Just Blaze probably wasn't Just Blaze at the time, but guess who Just Blaze is now?
No, I'm Just Blaze first placement.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's make some noise for that. That's what I'm talking about. Just Blaze might have not been Just Blaze. What record was that?
Who the fuck won what? Me and Bleak.
Fuck won what? Damn.
Yo, I got an ill story about that too.
Let's go, goddammit. That's why we here, goddammit. Let's go. That's why we here, goddammit. Come on. Let's go. Let me give you some more Ace of Spades, goddammit. Come on. It's not part of your case. Don't worry about it. Good.
So, I think I walked into a meeting that Dane was having with the A&Rs or whatever. And they supposed to have been, listening to music and getting beats, and he was grinding them up, and he was like, he just was, being Dane. And was throwing shit, and I happened to, true story, I happened to go.
Throwing shit? Like,
yeah, just like CDs,
okay,
you know what I mean, in the trash and all that. And
I love how you can say CEOs throwing shit and just make that normal. I love that shit.
I actually picked, it was crazy, where I picked a CD out the box that was supposed to have been discarded, the trash, and it just so happened to have been Just Blaze.
All right, Beans,
joint, and when I pulled it out,
Beans, stop. Going too far.
It was in the trash.
Wait a minute. So you in the office?
Yeah.
And you it's in the trash, and you happen to pick out a CD, and this is just.
It was Just Blaze joint. Okay, not like in the garbage trash. I don't know if
it's a garbage adjacent.
Garbage trash?
It's garbage adjacent. It's garbage adjacent. It's next to. It's not in the garbage, but it's next to it.
It's on the rim.
Yeah, it's in.
So I was.
Yeah, just your shit was in the garbage. Beans saved your life, nigga. Come on. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's my assessment of Just Blaze. That's it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I was picking joints out, and it was a joint that was CD and hip hop, and I don't know if Hip grabbed that. I don't know if I grabbed it or Hip Hop grabbed it. But we was listening to it. Niggas was like, no. And I'm like, yo, no, they tripping. I'm like, play that other joint and it was Who the Fuck Won What. And it was like, yo, I need that. Because I was vicious, go there, get with the A&R. I'm like, yo, what y'all got? I want to hear everything. No, man, play me this shit that y'all stashing for Jay.
Kenny Burns was your A&R at the time?
No, hip hop. Did all my did all my albums.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and it was Just Blaze. So shout out to Blaze. Wow.
So Just Blaze, he put you on, man. Send him some flowers, goddammit. You already know. So all right, boom.
But you heard what he said. He said, "Play me the shit that you stashing for Jay."
Yeah.
Oh, after you pulled the CD out, that's what you told him?
No,
yeah,
general,
I don't believe if it was me or hip hop, but we was together, and I think hip hop grabbed. He was like, yo, and I'm like, nah, what's that joint right there? And it was Just Blaze shit.
I feel like Just Blaze had a Nintendo bandana on.
Yeah, Jackson.
No bandana.
You know, he's a weirdo from the beginning. Just to be clear, I don't want to, you know. Weirdos is good shit, man. You know what I mean? Weirdos is good shit. You know what I mean? Let's make some noise for weirdos. I love them too, man.
You gotta be weird to be a genius.
I'm a part of it. I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Pharrell would describe me as a weirdo. I swear to God. I think if you ask Pharrell, he'd be like, you know, he's a weirdo. He likes to hang around dudes and smoke bud. And that's weird. You know? I think, you know, hey, let's move on.
Japanese whiskey.
Japanese whiskey, baby. So.
You said you wanted to get back to Dame and Jay.
Okay, Dame and Jay. There was a time in Def Jam history, right, where I wasn't privileged to this information.
Yeah.
You were probably privileged to this information. And I don't know if you were, or maybe you were. I want you to answer. But it was a board on Def Jam. Dame and Jay did not say they were breaking up, but they were breaking up. It was clear.
Yeah.
And it was a list. It was Def Jam, Roc-A-Fella, and then DDMG?
Dame Dash Music Group, yeah.
Dame Dash Music Group. And when I walked in the building every day, it would be my name on the Dame Dash Music Group, be your name on the Dame Dash Music Group, and there'd be a couple of others on the Dame Dash Music Group, and everyone else who didn't have a say-so was under either Roc-A-Fella or Def Jam. What happened was, for me, Chris Lighty was not having it. Chris Lighty just kept erasing my name. That's how I wound up kind of getting out of it. But how did it go from you, your name being on Dame Dash Music Group almost every day, to, I believe you went on your own after that.
Yeah, I was in jail. I was locked up.
Okay.
So when all that was happening, I was away.
Whoa! Damn, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was away.
Oh, so when the chalkboard, holy
Yeah, I was away.
shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, but it looked like.
Yeah, that's
so,
what.
So from the outside looking in, that's.
It looked like I was riding with Dame.
With Dame, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't the case.
So, okay. Prior to you going to jail, like right now, I have a business partner. We spoke today. We was trying to speak for a couple of weeks, and I was telling him, like, you know, sometimes, you know, with certain certain things, I'd be wanting paperwork moving forward because of such and such. And he goes, you know, these are my friends, and I agree with that. You know, those are my friends. But I said to him, I said, yo, bro, Jay and Dame is suing each other right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I had to tell him, I was like, yo, maybe you didn't see their relationship back then, and maybe a lot of people didn't see their relationship back then, but to me, I saw them as brothers. Like, real brothers. I'm an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that it would be where it's at now? Like,
yeah.
Whoa. So you seen discrepancies?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the first discrepancy you seen that you knew this is unfixable?
Damn, I don't really want to.
That's
I
all.
mean, just the personalities you described earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, from the you just know.
Right.
You just know it was people less frequent in the office and in the studio, and it just was weird.
What was it attributed to Dipset? This is always a rumor. Always a rumor.
I think it was deeper than that.
Okay.
I think all of them was just like thorns in the side, like just little shit. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, sometimes you outgrow people. You know what I'm saying? And when you locked on your mission, you gotta stay on that mission. Everybody can't go. I learned that over the years. Besides all, I think all that little shit, like, that's nothing. The Dipset shit and all that shit, like, if ain't nobody fucking nobody's wife or doing no shit, I think everything should move. Like, it's something that you can get over.
This is the mature beings that's talking, and I respect this. But back then, was it something that bothered? I mean, come on, like, you know, you guys was there putting in blood, sweat, and tears, and then Dame just announces Cameron as the president. Like, it had to feel a little funny. I think Cameron even spoke about it.
It was weird. It was weird.
Right.
phone calls was made. It's like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Because no phone calls was made prior to that announcement.
Yeah,
correct?
at that time, if anybody that I believed, if it was something, I wasn't in control of none of that. So that wasn't even my place.
Right.
But I'm like, damn.
Right.
Like, I believe if anybody, just me thinking,
Right.
if anybody was to, if it was something that, was being passed down to somebody, I believe Bleak should have had that before anybody.
Well, I thought you were going to say yourself.
Nah, Bleak was there before me. Besides all the accolades of the music and the success or anything, we talking about a crew, a squad. Like, he was next in line, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bleak was there before me.
For you to say. That's fine.
Even though I did what I did, but Bleak was there. He was there before me. So that's how I'm looking at it. So it's like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Right.
Like, shit like that, I was like, yeah, it's about to get goofy.
Right. Because I think, go ahead.
Not knowing or what, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit.
Right.
So,
okay. Because I think Cameron came in here and said that you stepped to him one day, right?
Yeah.
And he said that because he said on 106 in Park, excuse me. What did he say? He said, it's like, yo, you're the president of Def Jam. How about the other people? And he was like, yo, I just handling their minds and whatever they doing. And I think he said he stepped to him at baseline and was like, yo.
Yeah, he said something like, I don't know, he said something about me or whatever. Not knowing the business or some shit like that. True.
Right.
But, I just told him.
True that you didn't know the business or true that y'all had this conversation?
No, I ain't know that.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, that's honorable.
Yeah, that's
I ain't
honest
know.
of you.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Right.
So, yeah, Cam through, I ain't know. So, but when he said it was like, I felt as though whatever he said, it ain't had to go, to the public. So I'm trying to answer this because it was conversation, because I saw the Cam interview.
Right.
And Cam was right, like it was, when he said he came in the room and people was talking, they was talking.
Right.
So, I'm just the type of person, like, when the interview, Cam, everything he said was correct. When he said he knew people was talking. The reason why I said something to him, because I wanted him to know, like, I'm not with that. Like, anything I say, I can repeat it. And I wasn't with no bitch shit. And, it's up to whoever that was in the room, to say what they said. Nobody said nothing, so it's like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to it. So, I'm still, I'm a soldier.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you put it in that, like, I follow orders. That's why I felt that my job was, it was like, all right, what you want me to do? I go move out.
Right.
That's how I came. That's how I thought it was supposed. That's how it was. So, yeah, it was like, damn. When Cam came in and it got quiet.
Right.
Like, he not gonna leave and be like, yeah, them niggas was talking. Everybody got quiet when I came.
Right.
Nah, I got to go say something. Yo, man, listen, yeah.
Right.
So what's up with this situation? You know what I'm saying? And it just, I don't know what I said or what was said, but and then just to let him know, like, yeah, niggas was talking about you, cuz.
Right, real shit.
Yeah, keeping it honest, you know what I mean?
Real shit.
But on me, it wasn't on no malice tip.
Right.
Not towards Cam, you know what I'm saying? Not towards Cam. Because for real, Cam used to give me a lot of fucking game that I didn't know as far as how I should be moving with my squad with state property. Like, he used to tell me a lot of shit that, nah, you should do this, you should do that. And I used to watch Cam make a lot of moves that he was making. He was like, I'm telling you, get your niggas.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. So
I fucks with Cam.
Now, one of the famous rumors is the reason that you and Jay fell out was that these famous times where Dame Dash was bringing people to court and bringing these famous people to court. I believe even Mariah Carey came one time, or maybe that's the movie, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that might be the movie.
That might be the movie.
I know Beyonce was there.
Huh?
Beyonce,
all right, cool. I'm not far off. So, there's this rumor that one time that Jay got on the stand or whatever, and they asked him, would you be responsible for Beans? And he said no.
Yeah.
That's the truth?
Absolute truth.
So, what mind state did that put you in? Did that put you, because there's two things that I'm thinking you could think, damn, this dude is foul? Or now, as an older person, you could probably say, you know what, I was a little out of control. Maybe I got to take accountability. But at that time, I'm sure you wasn't thinking like that. What was going through your mind?
At that time, it was, all right, put it like this. Roc-A-Fella Records was the only thing that I've ever been a part of that I thought was honest.
This is dope. This is ill. Yeah.
Like, niggas really fucked with me for what it was. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from South Philly, so, you know what I mean? Niggas smile, shake your hand, you know what I mean? Pray next to you, turn around, blow your head off. Like,
you said smile, shake your hand, pray next to you, and blow your head off.
Yeah, all that vicious. That's where I come from. And kill you, wash your body. You know what I mean? Kill your son and fornicate with your daughter. Yeah, that's where I come from. That's the world that I lived in. So me being with Roc-A-Fella, the La Familia, I held on to that. It's like I got something, and you know what I mean? And it's like, these niggas got me. And they don't want shit from me. They just want me to do this. This music. They got me. And that's all I asked. You got me. That's where I came from. I never looked at me having a career. I never looked at the business. It was La Familia, La Familia, La Familia. We are family. All you had to do, you got me. So at that time, when, you know, I'm going to court, and we about to be on tour. We on tour. So
a whole nother tour.
Yeah, we on a whole nother tour. So, you know, I'm going for my bail hearing in the feds. And the judge asked Jay, you know, everybody's saying all these good things and all that. You know what I mean? The character witnesses, Dame, and, you know, everybody's saying, and even Jay said a whole lot of good things about me, and the judge was going to let me go, monitored. And she said, you know, would you be willing, and that's the part that people don't, would you be willing to be responsible for his whereabouts, not be responsible for my actions, just his whereabouts? Would you be willing to do that? Provide us with all the information, you know, saying that he's going to be here, there. And after all that good shit, and he said no. But it was like the way he said it. And he put his head down, he was like, no, I've never been crushed like that ever in my life. Cause I'm like, damn, this is my man, like how. And I looked at it like, all right, no. Nigga, what if I had to get the fuck out of there? I'm in jail, I'm stood tall, all my shit. But what if I really needed to go? This was going in my mind.
Like get out of jail, you say?
Like, yeah, like, bro, I had attempted murder and in the state and the federal gun charge and all this shit. The 40 years is over. This is what I'm facing, 40 years.
Right.
What if in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, what if I really needed to roll? Be on a run and go. Like, I'm from like, this is my man and I love him. If he skip back, nigga, no, I'm getting my man, I'm getting him out by any means necessary. So for me to look him in his eyes and I'm sitting, I'm shackled around the waist, ankles and everything, and my man was like, no. Like that I don't even like, that fucked me up. It took everything in me not to like let one go. Like that took away a lot of shit that I thought that we had. Like that's big bro.
Yeah.
Jay was the only person that I ever we had an incident at Baseline Studios, and I was, you know, indulging in my leisure pleasures.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that. I was indulging in my.
You made that sound mad intellectual. I love that.
I was indulging in my leisure pleasures, and you know, I was feeling good at it, and my chain. Somebody took my chain off my neck.
While you were sleeping? Because you was leaned out?
Yeah, I was leaned. Somebody took the chains. So I just came from like Atlantic City like 2 days and it's like, fuck that, I'm going to the studio. So I just killed AC at the crack time, probably went like bean something. So I got like 100.
Let me assume that you automatically thought it was Brooklyn niggas?
No, I didn't know who the fuck.
Okay, all right.
So
it was Harlem could be in the air too?
Anybody.
Right,
it was somebody had to, it's baseline. Somebody had to let somebody in.
Harlem and Brooklyn?
You had to know the code to get in. This our building. Like, shit, nothing come missing out of this joint.
Right.
So, my chain, when I wake up, I'm looking on the floor, I see all these $100 bills on the floor, money in my pocket.
$100 bill, your money is spilled.
Yeah, it's money, so I'm in the B room, so I dip off in the B room, do my thing. So this like maybe 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning and shit.
You waking up?
Yeah, but I've been in there for 2 days straight recording.
Okay, 2 days straight recording, not 2 days straight on lean.
No, I'm in there 2 days straight up recording. Okay. So I'm gonna go down, take me a little nap real quick and go back at it, cause that's how I record. Like I go in the studio, I be in there for days. So when I come out, I'm looking, I see all the money on the floor, I'm like, damn. So that's the first thing that I'm thinking, I'm like, the fuck? I'm thinking I just dropped it out of my pocket. So when I start counting it,
they went into your pockets.
I'm like, money going, I wake up, I'm like, damn. So I asked him, I'm like, yo, you got some money? I'm saying, all these, who came in the B room? Everybody sleep, I'm waking niggas up. Everybody's with me, everybody sleep. So they like, man, somebody tell you, Mac, you was drunk, you probably went in your pocket or something, you dropped that money. Niggas trying to go back to sleep. Nigga, when is we leaving? That's what everybody want to know. Cause I kidnapped niggas.
It's your boys from Philly.
Yeah, I kidnapped them there. When is we leaving? So I'm like, man, where the fuck? I'm like, yo. So I'm like, no. I'm like, yo, it's like $6,000, $7,000 missing out my pocket, bro. Like I ain't tripping, I ain't there. So then I looked at him, it's like, mama, like, you sure you got all your shit? I'm like, yeah. And then it hit me. It was like, well, where you put your shit at? So now I looked, I'm like, yo, I ain't paying no mind. I'm like, yo, who got my chain? So everybody like, no, I don't got the chain. So I'm like, oh, that's when it was like, I'm like, nah, hold the fuck up. I wake everybody up in the studio. Who the fuck came in here last night? Nobody don't know nothing. So
they was on the same shit as you too? They was sleeping too?
No, they just was there. They wasn't they just was asleep because I had them up for 2 days, like in the studio. So long story short, my shit got missing, nobody had no answers. I know for a fact can't nobody come up this elevator, you gotta have a code, and
no
not even a code.
And there's cameras everywhere.
And it's you can't show me no footage, nothing. And even if you got the code to come up the elevator, you still gotta get buzzed in.
Right.
All right. They had to remodel baseline.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody. It just got crazy in that joint. So I remember Jay, they must have called and was like, yo, it got goofy in here and all that. So where's the phone? He was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, nigga, somebody just took my chain, somebody came in here, they ain't telling me, I ain't trying none of that shit. Boom, I hung up on him. And he called back. And it's the first time ever, like, he was like, yo, he said, and he checked me. Like, yo, sisters, don't you, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was the first person, like, that ever, like, put me, like, in my place. This before all of the trial and all that. He was like, don't you ever hang up on me. And I felt it. And it was like, dang, like, that's big bro. I couldn't do nothing. I felt like...
So I'm sorry to bounce around. So it's the first time you didn't feel like big bro was during the trial?
No, that right there, like, the reason why I'm saying that story, because I took that, like, big bro, like, he fuck on Jamie, you know, like, he was... Like, and I'm like, damn, he checking me. Everybody gotta get checked sometimes. Everybody not above to that. And, you know, some people just write you off. You know what? They ain't even gonna deal with you no more. They'll let you wild out and do all that and just write you off. No, he was like one, like, I didn't take it as like, I took it like, you know, the big homie. He checked me, so I had that love for him. Like anybody couldn't do that. Fuck, what you say? Well, let's get it. But it wasn't like that. It was like, damn, big homie, check me. I wore that, so I'm thinking like, damn, he do that, he fucks with me, heavy. But that situation when he was like, nah, I had to go back to that cell. And I know some people, you know, say, yeah, but you was wild and liability. But you gotta understand the facts though. Okay, so what? What if I was? What if I was tripping and I needed to get out of that jail to break? Would you do that? Say if you, put it like this. Pone get into something.
I've done it already.
You know he dead wrong.
Yeah, I've done it already. It's different for me. I've done it already, but I've never. I'm not, you know, helping him out in this situation. I'm not telling him that what he should have done or didn't do.
Yeah.
But shit, like I got federal problems. Because one of my mans was going to get the triple homicide. He was going to be the first person to have the death penalty, and the feds came to me and told me not to testify on his behalf. Like when the name come up in the case, it's two different things that they could testify. That they could testify, you be the state's witness, or your homies could make them testify on their behalf.
Yeah.
And I did that, and trust me, I've received all the consequences for that. Now, in your situation, I was with you all the time, but as I got older, and I realized how out of control not only you were, me were, Pun were, like we were just young people at that time. I do understand it. You know
I understand now too.
Now, but you know what I mean?
That's why I said what I said. When I told you, like, everybody can't go, like, I believe at that time, like, Jay was thinking, like, I was too, like, unpredictable.
And because
anything can happen. Like, I'm on tour, I got machine guns and I'm leaving pistols in hotel rooms not under my name, under Roc-A-Fella name, and John McMillan a piece of shit too. Because this nigga called me one day. I leave a 4.5 Kimbler in. Don't worry about it. But I leave a
I don't even know what a 4.5 Kimbler is.
Yeah, I leave a Kimbler. It's a gun. Yeah, it's a gun.
Okay.
It's a 45.
4.5. Okay.
Yeah,
and they got names for the 4.5 Kimbler.
It's
I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game.
Hold on, is this statute of limitations?
Yeah, statute of limitations. Don't worry about it. Having 19 years ago.
Allegedly, it was a gun that was left in the dresser drawer in a hotel when we was on tour.
And you want it back?
It was nothing in it. No, I didn't want it back.
Okay.
But I received a phone call from somebody and was like, and I knew somebody else was on the line. And I knew, like, after 2 states later, I'm like, fuck. I'm asking my man, like, yo, you get the gym? It's like, no. I said, oh, shit. So I get a phone call. So after, I guess, housekeeping come clean up the room and shit, they must have found it.
Yeah.
I get a phone call from John McMillan. I have no idea.
Damn.
And he like, yo, I think you left something, and I was like, no, I ain't leave nothing.
You thinking the police on the line?
So I'm like, he was like, you sure about that? We got you. He was like, yeah, I think you left something, and I ain't leave nothing.
Cause you know what he trying to say.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, what the fuck is you trying to do? I don't know what it was saying, but why the fuck is you calling me, asking me about a pistol that was left in the hotel room? And you keep talking about some hold on, and you talking to somebody. Oh, God. Yeah, so all that shit play a part of it. Yeah, I was bugging. I was bugging.
You was bugging. You thinking Jay is doing that. You ain't thinking...
No, I ain't thinking Jay doing that shit. Like, Freezer. So, you know, I'm saying all that to say I know I was out of pocket.
Right.
Like, I was uncontrollable.
And I'm saying you touched on it earlier. And you think that it was... Because... Lean to me, right? Doesn't seem like an addictive drug. Am I bugging? Is it me that's bugging?
Yeah, you bugging.
Yeah. Is it what?
Addictive.
It doesn't seem addictive to me.
It's what you take with it.
Okay, meaning...
See, a lot of people don't understand. All right.
The other pills?
Lean, the only narcotic in lean is codeine.
Which is the shit that make you like that? Which is
heroin?
You gotta take a lot, though.
Okay.
It's codeine.
Okay.
What these kids is doing now, and I tell them, like, they not really drinking lean. Y'all drinking lean, but y'all really addicted to the pills. They're addicted to them 30s and them rocket sets.
That's
and
in
them
the lean,
Oxycontin.
or this
No,
is
they take it with it.
They take it with it, like
Yeah.
the side
So
of
they
fries.
add into
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they add into it. But all of it is goofy. Like, all of it is just, I wouldn't suggest it to nobody. You hear the music, first time you sip it, you might get addicted.
Right.
Yeah, don't blow my high.
What's that?
But,
Your Purple Rain? That's your record, Purple Rain? I got my notes, goddamn.
Yeah, it just got out of hand.
Yeah.
They fucked.
You were going hard at one time.
Yeah, super hard.
Yeah. And at that time, I think I was drinking yellow.
Yeah.
That was called Scissor?
No, syrup, but
Syrup
you
and
know,
lean is the same shit?
Yeah, same shit.
Okay, all right, because the first time I heard of it was 8-Ball MJG.
Yeah.
And then the second time was 3 6 Mafia, but I never got to see him. But to see in Philadelphia, y'all was really, really up on that. Originators before Texas.
Yeah.
And before Memphis.
I mean, yeah.
Break down the story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To break down some foul shit. But if y'all originated it, man, you got to claim the fame, man.
You know what? Listen. Nah. Before it was J Street, if you know your history, you used to tighten up, 20th and Titan. But I'ma say that for something else, for a documentary.
Okay, no problem.
For a movie.
Okay.
But shit, where I was at? Cause you got me all over the place right
Philadelphia was the first people to J Street, and you said there's something else.
Yeah, tighten up, the greenhouse.
Tighten up. But was Philadelphia before Memphis and before?
Yeah, I didn't know. No, I
We've
thought
heard
it was
that a couple times here at
I thought it was
TK.
just a Philadelphia thing.
Right.
When I heard it in they music, when it came out, I was like, oh shit, they down.
Right.
It was like shocking to me.
Right.
Yeah, but it was.
Oh, here in Memphis and here in 3 6 Mafia. Sipping on some scissor. You're like, how they know our shit?
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. But the way they do it is different and all that.
Okay.
They mix it with the soda and all that. We just raw.
Oh, raw, straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cheese
man.
Louise, Papa Cheese.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise with some scissor, goddammit.
No, don't make
So, all right. Sorry.
That was the wrong noise.
Sorry, that's the wrong reason. So what made you stop? What made you say, I'm not fucking with that?
I mean, you grew out a lot of shit.
Because, I mean, I guess the first time we ever kind of started taking this serious was Pimp C.
Yeah.
Was that a time where you was like, wait a minute? Because, like, we tried to ignore it, but most people say that it attributed to
I mean, some people, I can't speak on, like I said, that was just one of my leisure pleasures. Like, you anything you indulge in, you gotta know your limitations. And I think right now we in a space where people it ain't no limitations on nothing.
Right.
There's no rules, there's no parameters, there's nothing in place. And we in a era, no boundaries, there's no repercussions for your actions. Nobody's being held accountable for anything that they do. Right. And everybody is I think we're in a space where people is lacking an identity of who they are. So they just following, everybody else. And there's these things like these. That's why when you say about these devices, these things I can't really get with. Because I believe we're in a space right now where don't nobody know exactly who they are. Wow. And that's a question I think you should ask people on your joint, like, who are you?
Not only that, these things make us stupid. Back in the days, you got locked up, you knew everybody's number.
Everybody, I can't, I don't
know, I just know mom.
Yeah, it's sad.
I don't know
me
718.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just know mom and, you know what I'm saying, like all this shit. And the smarter this shit gets, the dumber we actually become. But, okay, so moving on, right? Boom. This thing happens in court.
Yeah.
Do y'all hang out after that, or you don't really see him after that?
Nah, I ain't see Jay until I got out of jail.
Really?
Yeah.
And what time is this? What album?
It was probably about like a year and a half. This was like, I'm gonna say like 05.
Okay. So do y'all have this conversation like, you pull him to the side and say, yo, big homie, I felt a little, you know what I mean?
Nah, it was, we ain't never had that conversation.
Never.
You know?
Do you wish you would have had that conversation?
Yeah. Like, I wanted to hear from, like, you know, I wanted to hear from him, like, where was you at? Like, what was up with, you know, you want to know.
Yeah.
And I think that was a lot that weighed on me, just the lack of not being able to have that conversation. That was, like, fucked up to me, like, nigga, what's up? Like, when you can't talk. So, and I think lack of communication is key. It's key, man. You gotta have some type of communication. Like, I don't want to hear a message from Lenny S. I felt as though, you know what I mean, that I can have that conversation. You know what I mean? And I couldn't. But
After he said no?
I felt entitled to being able to have that.
He was calling Shaka, he was calling all these people, and they just wasn't.
I'm like, yo, what's up? And I couldn't have that. But, you know, as I got, you know, older and past it, like that entitlement thing, that's a dangerous joint, man.
That's real.
Like, like me, this is just my experience. Your entitlement, and I want to say that entitlement is like the thief of hard work and prosperity and grind. Like, when you feel entitled, that can fuck you up. That can fuck you up more than that lean shit you talking about.
Entitled was like the thief of hard work.
Yeah, it's the thief of hard work and progression, man. That's facts. That ain't nothing cool.
That's a meme right there, goddammit. Holy shit. Never heard no shit like that. That's real.
Which goes with pride and ego as well.
That shit can lead you to depression, all kind of shit. That entitlement thing is a dangerous thing to play with. It'll fuck you up, like, in life for real. Like, and, you know, I had to learn that. So me understanding that and then looking back and then watching shit, like I said, to continue what I was saying, like, you know, I look back now and watch it and it's like, everybody can't go. What's meant for you, you gonna have it. What ain't meant for you, gonna miss you all day. But I believe Jay was on a mission. You know what I mean? And I respect him for that as I sit back and I watch. And man, Jay was on a mission. Because I remember, I start revisiting some of our conversations that we would have.
You remember Death of a Dynasty?
Yeah, I ain't like that joint. I hated that shit.
I hated the joint, bro. Listen,
I hated that bullshit.
I actually loved the movie. I hated how they was playing
watched the
real
movie.
live. Yeah, because
it's crazy, man. It's too prophetic.
Yo, I
like,
never
crazy.
watched it.
Oh no, you should watch it. I'm gonna be honest. Well, you might need another year too. because I'm not gonna lie, they're so accurate in playing what they're playing.
The breakup.
But it kind of winds up being not accurate, but close to it.
Yeah, real.
And it's like, all right, cool. And that's what I was trying to tell my partner the other day. Like, if you look at that movie, they made that movie because they thought they would never break up.
Yeah.
So they're making fun of something that would never happen.
You gotta be careful what you put out there.
And just think about it.
Did they really? It was too close.
Yeah.
No,
in
bro,
proximity.
they didn't think they was good. Come on, that's like
No,
me and
that's
you
one
say.
thing that-
That's like me and you say, yo, we're gonna break up. Let's make a movie about it.
I don't know,
nah,
man.
come on, we
It
ain't
just
doing
seemed-
that
I mean,
shit.
just the way he's even talking about seeing it from before.
Nah, this is before. This is before the before. This is before this is almost right before the private jets.
It was pretty close, man.
Yeah, it's pretty close. But I'm telling you, they were that cocky that they made a movie about something they knew wouldn't happen to them. In my opinion.
Yeah.
That they knew wouldn't happen to them. That's how cocky they were. I'm just telling you, I'm an outsider looking in. He could tell me no or yes right now.
No, that's accurate.
I think it's accurate. I'm in all of the movies too. I'm in Paper Soldiers. I'm in all of the movies. So I'm telling you. So because it really was a dynasty to us from the outside in. So, and I'm sorry, I'm like beating a dead horse, but what was the moment where you realized, I know you said it earlier I said, yo, did you think that they would be where they at right now? And you said, yeah. But what was the moment, the exact moment that you realized, damn, this is over? Like, and you said it wasn't Dipset. You already clarified that.
I don't think. I think that just was part. It was a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, couple years ago, I'd tell you everything, you know what I mean? But
say what you comfortable.
That ain't my business, man.
Yeah. No, it is, because it's
I used to think it was my business.
Well, when it's pertaining to you is your business, not the overall Roc-A-Fella.
No, it just was a lot of things that just was happening, and I believe, like I said, Jay was on a mission.
Right.
Where Jay at now, Jay was on a mission. Wasn't nothing stopping him from getting there. And you can't let nothing get in your way. When you got a goal and you try and set a goal, sometimes, you know what I mean, you gotta do like I'm the perfect example where keeping it real go wrong. Like when I got on, like I was trying to bring everybody with me. Come on, let's go, yeah. Everybody, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, it's impossible to do that because...
Some dudes gotta wait in the car.
Yeah, some dudes they can't even get in the car.
Right.
You just gotta stay in the crib and...
Right. Real
you gotta send some... Yeah, you gotta... Not even figure it out for themselves. Even if you got love for some, you just gotta understand that when you on a mission and you handling business and you got a goal, it's things that you gotta... that take steps. Like, you know, I come from the nigga world. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, I got family, but when at that time in Roc-A-Fella, like, you know, I didn't have no kids. I had children, but they were small, so I didn't understand the whole thing about the parenting and all that because I come from a broken home. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just me. I was just living for me. That's how I was. Like, I left my home when I was 13. I was out there. So when you got missions, you gotta set shit up. Like, when you got a goal to accomplish, like, first and foremost, family come first. And then you gotta understand and realize there's a difference between family and relatives. So you got that part right there that had you, like, twisted. So you gotta comb through that shit. Then you can look out with the homies and all that as you do. But a lot of people don't understand, like, when you on a mission, like, everybody just can't go because it could be something that can be innocent. Right. But if you just part of the entourage and something happen, you could fuck up this shit over here and we can't fuck this shit up. Because if you fuck it up,
you added more variables.
You can say, all right, my bad, but you fucking it up for everybody else that's in line to, you know, benefit off of your hard work. So, you know, like, everybody can't do it. I think Jay was on a mission. He was trying to accomplish something, and it was just a bunch of shit that was in the way of what he was trying to accomplish. Like, even within the business, you know what I mean? Shit was getting fucked up. You know, in Roc-A, where it was a lot of funds.
And state property closed.
Yeah, it was a lot of funds that was being used for a lot of shit that wasn't a part of part of this.
Let's get back to that estate property closed. Remind me if you can, please, my brother. But fill it in the air. You said one of the craziest lines that ever. You said your handshake ain't matching your smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an amazing line. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But you're not, even though you're talking to me, you're not talking to me. You're talking to millions of people.
Yeah.
Can you please explain that to the people who don't understand that everybody that shakes your hand isn't your friend?
Nah.
But please, can you explain?
I mean, you just said it. Everybody that shake your hand, you know in that bed, everybody, you know, smile and they want to shake your hand and they want to take you to dinner and eat. I don't want to eat. I don't want to go to no, I'm cool. I don't want to do that. You know, after a while, you start seeing shit that ain't for what it is. And it's like, oh, shit. And, you know what I mean? You got to watch for that. You know what I mean? The windows, the souls of the eyes. So I read between all that.
The windows is what?
Your eyes is the windows to your soul, what I meant to say. I just caught a dyslexic moment, like you. I'm dyslexic. Yeah, I just caught a dyslexic moment.
Come on, dyslexic niggas, goddammit. And yellow bus niggas, come on, goddammit. We in the
I just read people, you know, handshakes and all that. You know, somebody might give you the soft.
But what made you write that bar? Because that's a particular bar when your handshake ain't matching your smile. Was that someone?
Like someone specific?
Yeah. Was that someone specific, or was that was in general?
I mean, I was talking to a lot of people.
Okay.
a lot of people in that. Like, all right, that, I think I did, Can't Go On. I think I recorded I Can't Go On This Way and Feel It in the Air at the same time. I was doing both of those records. So, if you listen to the music, if you listen to them, you know, something going on. I feel funny, you can't tell me nothing different. My nose switching. My intuition is setting in like Steve Vision. You know, he can't, you know what I mean? I still close my eyes, I still see visions. Still hear that voice in the back of my mind. You know what I mean? The breakup is coming.
Oh, I didn't know, I ain't
Yeah, it's coming, it's there. Like, and Can't Go On This Way. The beginning, trust, honor, devotion, you know what I mean? Karma, team, us, rock, solid, damn, the evils.
Wow.
I can't go, yeah. With no union, cause you know, and no benefits, no dental plans, I can't eat off no 100 grand. I got cavities that need filling. Can't feed a nigga peanut juice. Put your feet up in a nigga's shoes. A lack of green to give a nigga blues. A sip of that purple will make a nigga rule. It'll make a drunk person speak a sober tune. If you put puppies in that oven, do that make them biscuits? You put hungry dogs in the kitchen, will they eat the kittens? Do you hear me or you listening? There's a big difference. Do you catch my lines or the hooks? That's why I don't know why you even called me out for drink.
Let me take a peek, I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm still going.
Like, that shit, like, when I said they and the Evils, it's like that. If you listen to the Evils with Jay record, it was like him and his homie. You know what I mean? They used to fight over, you know what I mean, building blocks. Now they fighting for blocks with buildings that make a killing. It was him and his homie, it was tight.
Right.
So I said the Evils because it was this. And then it fell apart. And then it was shit, and it just was like, man, I don't care when that was the best thing I ever been a part of. Besides my marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
great to hear you say that because, you know, that explains like most of the discrepancies that you had with Jay is because...
It really wasn't no discrepancy. It was, you know what it is? It was, because I wanted to talk to my big brother. Like I said, this is the first person that ever really like checked me and could check me like that, checked me like on some, and I loved it that. The fact that made me love Jay more, that he would, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't you ever, and it's funny because my man,
because you was just like for lack of a better term, every beef at that time Roc-A-Fella had, everyone knew if you had beef with Roc-A-Fella, you got beef with Beans.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. You can't say nothing about Big Bro. I'm coming.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did y'all go from there to, you know, we know the court thing, but y'all seen each other after that.
Yeah.
So what was the part where you said, you know what, I want to go in and I want to just make some records that are going against them? What was that part? What made you go there?
Depression.
Wow.
You know, anger.
Wow.
Nut-ass niggas in your ear.
Right.
You know what I mean? The peanut gallery. Lifting you up, making you seem like you bigger than entitlement.
Right.
All that dumbass shit.
Right. That's real shit.
Out of pocket.
That's real shit. Your growth is crazy, yo. Your growth is so crazy, yo. Nah, I swear to God, like, you know, I know you, I cherish you, I fucks with you.
Yeah.
You know, but to see your growth, man, you know what I mean? And to see our growth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we was all bozos. We was all young kids.
Y'all ginger, yeah. Good.
We was all,
N.O.R.E trying to get me inebriated.
Nah. I'm trying to get you nice because you know why? You really, really deserve these flowers. I've been trying to get you on this show forever because your story is really, really important.
Yeah.
You know, your part of the Roc-A-Fella legacy is really, really important. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
One thing that I learned from a long time: if you don't tell your story, somebody else will
gonna
tell your story for you. So, and we come from the era where we avoid cameras. We don't want to be on, and that makes us old dudes though. I'm just being honest. We got to learn how to adapt to this new generation. We still us. We ain't never gonna jump out of character. We ain't never gonna, as long as you still you, we can dominate this field too. We can do it. I'm telling you because
I can only be me, man. I can't be nobody else. They already them.
Because there's a bunch of dudes that don't give a fuck about us, but there's too many people that give a fuck about us.
Yeah.
And let's not give a fuck about the people who don't give a fuck about us. Let's fuck with the ones that's fucking with us.
Yeah.
Because they fucking with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Legends is something dope right now. Like to be a fucking legend is something dope. Like I'm not gonna let hip hop say because we've been in here for this amount of years that we're washed or we're old or I can't allow that. I just can't do it. And this is the reason why we invented this show is because this is a whole different life for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I love what Cameron is doing with Pink Horsepower. Like the motherfucker's selling Viagra. Let's just be clear. Let's just be clear. That's fucking dope. Like. In 1998, you would think Cameron is selling fucking Viagra. Like, come on, bro. Like, N.O.R.E's fucking media. Like, hell fucking no. So there's an afterlife. There's, what was it? Life After Death, Biggie named his album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is it. Because, for us, to a certain extent, hip-hop is deaf. And I'm going to tell you why hip-hop is deaf. And I don't mean deaf in a sense of, I mean deaf in the sense of something goes away. Your private life leaves. Like, like me and you, everyone else here, besides EFN as well, there's a couple of others. But when they leave work, they could take off they scrubs or whatever, and they go back to regular life. You will never go back to regular life. Do you know that?
Nah.
Ever. You will never go back to regular life. There's always
I've been enjoying regular life, though.
Yeah, but there's always gonna be somebody. Yo, Sigel, what up?
You get all that. I get that.
So
that's always
not
gonna be
life.
there.
So what I'm trying to say is, we never take our mask off. Our mask is on, regardless.
Yeah.
You understand? So, like when Jim Jones sometimes said, being a rapper is the most dangerous job on the universe. And to a certain extent, he's right, because we don't know the enemy, but the enemy knows us.
Yeah, facts. Now they see the face of things, and I ain't even chased this dream. Yeah.
God damn it. So, but I'm gonna wash you up though. I'm starting out.
No.
Let me tell you the one thing I did.
I don't know.
Let me tell you the one thing I did. Let me tell you something. Besides Queens, the most undivided place in America, you know what it is?
What's that?
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The only time in the past 10 years
When it's on.
that Philadelphia showed solidarity.
When it's on.
Together.
When it's on.
That's when I challenge you, mother. Y'all niggas better thank me, man. Y'all niggas better thank me, mother. Let me tell you something. Everybody from Philadelphia hit me, represented from you. All old Roc-A-Fella niggas hit me and represented. So you know what I'm telling you?
We taking on all bets. And it's super fast. We taking on all bets. All bets.
I'm in, but no,
Listen, where the cameras, where I'm looking at? You,
Whatever camera you want.
Now we're not gonna take nothing from my man N.O.R.E.
No, it's love. It's
nothing. It's my guy.
It's love. Love.
If any of y'all out there, this is super facts. No bullshit. If y'all believe N.O.R.E. is gonna wash me in the verse.
No, I'm not gonna wash you. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna wash you. It's a difference.
No.
It's a difference.
No.
I'm just gonna win. I'm not gonna wash you. I never said I would wash you.
Yeah.
That was propaganda. You know what I mean?
No, listen.
But this is real life.
You said.
I'm trying to get the check. You know what I'm saying?
He did talk greasy. He did talk greasy.
I'm gonna win for sure.
Say what you mean what you say. Stand on that shit.
I'm standing on it.
You call me PM Dawn, nigga. I'm going PM Dawn?
I had to come outside. I had to make you come outside.
That was great. That was great.
Any of y'all.
Nobody don't know who PM Dawn is.
I don't give a fuck. And I'm sitting back like, why the fuck is N.O.R.E doing this shit, man?
You know I was calling
Like, I
you,
know
man.
it's that, but I'm like, but he like, yo, chill, get it here. And
No,
I'm like,
calling you, I'm
nah,
checking
fuck
in.
that, ain't no chill, you going too hard.
No. I didn't say chill. I say, yo, listen, let me stir it up. Let me do what I do. Let me bring the people here.
But it's too late, though. They want to see it.
Yeah, they want to see it.
Because they got niggas, I got people in shit like, I don't know, man. N.O.R.E got some joints. Yeah, he got some joints. But what Dre said, we gonna see.
Okay.
I'm taking on all bets. I know for a fact I got 100K large, all cash, right now. Any of y'all, DM me. Keep it a bean. We can go get it in writing, escrow, put it up. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Super fast. That's on a brown.
It's really not a bet because the thing is.
I'm not N.O.R.E.
No. Think about it.
Listen, hold on.
There's no winner. They don't classify
yes,
a winner.
Yes, it is.
No, there's not.
Not between us, but to the mark when I go right.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm talking about verses at the end of the day. Like when you look at Bobby Brown and you
can't gauge who actually won.
I'm just telling you because listen, they're not giving up the real numbers, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Those numbers.
What we say in Spanish? Oíste. Oíste. What that means is, listen, my brother, trust me. Trust me. Listen,
it's a winner.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
The streets is not only talking, but they watching now. The streets gonna determine that shit. When you go on that joint and slide through there, they 1-900 hustler.
It's only Philadelphia. It's only Philadelphia.
Matter of fact, let me call my man.
That one little section in America, Philadelphia, they got your back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I brought y'all together. You getting the Roc Nation invite this year. Let's make some noise for that. Yo, and can you please finish your fucking Ace of Spades, please? Come on,
man. Let him, man.
All right, come on,
that's the other Ace of Spades. That's the other white man.
Come on. I'm gonna wait for my case.
No,
you owe me 2 cases.
I got a case for you. Listen, so I'm gonna wash you up. So I got it.
You talking about the movies?
See?
No. But let me just tell you something, Beans, because this is what it's really about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't challenge nobody that I didn't think was a credible opponent. I don't want no suckers on my motherfucker.
I thank you for taking this late shot.
Yeah. I really.
Like, that's how you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it down with 2 hands, and I'm gonna tap the backboards.
You got a game face up.
Lord gave me the ooh.
I love it, but yes,
No, I
you a
appreciate
reputable
you, bro.
opponent. You my
I
brother. I
appreciate
really do love you. I really got love for you, man. I fuck with you
all the way.
And listen, we're gonna finish this up. And then we're gonna handle our business that night. But we're gonna also celebrate that night because you deserve a celebration just like you celebrating tonight.
We're gonna have fun.
After I wash you though. After I wash you.
Okay.
But then State Property 3, this is really... Okay, let me ask you this one question. This is one question, and then because we're gonna wrap it up in this within 10, 15 minutes. But this one question, right? Now, there was one time, I believe you just came home from jail.
Mm-hmm.
I think me, you, and Dame got on the phone.
Yeah.
We spoke about State Property 3. Yeah. And then Dame hit us with let's go to Japan.
Yeah.
Go to China. You were not feeling that.
No.
To film in Japan or China?
Yeah, like he was like, yo, let's just take it over there.
That's kind of crazy. That's ill.
No, it's not though. It's wearing it out though. Like State Property, I didn't know this. Like even with all the movies, it's kids that know me as they don't even know my music. They know Stu from Paper Soldiers. Like, damn, that's Stu. That Beanie Sigel. What Beanie? From the movie, State Property. They know the movie. And I think one of them movies, like when I was coming up, we had Juice.
Yeah.
We had Boys in the Hood.
Right.
Then as generation come on, they got Belly. Right. They got State Property is one of them. Yeah. Them all-time classics.
Let's be clear. State Property 1. Let's just start.
Yeah,
Fuck
1.
State Property 2.
I hate 2. I didn't
hate 2.
No, I like State Property 2 because we was in. I think the directing could have been better. I think it was more funny than how it.
Yeah, but that's how you know why I appreciate it being more funny is because Belly is a great movie that's not funny. And the hood ain't like that. The hood got crackheads. The hood got fucking frogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so why the fuck is they... I didn't laugh in Belly not one time.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you Belly's a bad movie. I can tell you Belly's not all reality because when I'm in the hood, I'm laughing more than I'm even gripping up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, like, even if it's some smoke, like, most people be like, yo, leave N.O.R.E alone. But I'm always laughing more than whatever. So that's the reason why I did appreciate if you compare it to State Property 1, which is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
I think it's up there with Belly. But it was the more of the funniness and that's the reason why I felt like it got more theaters than
But what I said about funny, like I think
Freeway Caller?
I think Dane watched too much. What's that shit? This Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrel, like us walking off.
The overseas movie, in London. Okay,
that's what I didn't like about, like the funny shit, like when we reacted, but I was walking like the directing part, like he was doing too much.
Because technically, the last time people saw us together, you shot at me. It's very true.
Yeah.
Technically, the last time you see me together. That's why when you posted the shit where hung up on you, I said, B's not thinking. You supposed to post that. You supposed to post when he was shooting at me.
Yeah.
Post that next week, all right?
Oh, shit, hold on. We got free jobs. Post that next week.
Post that next week when you shooting at me.
I'll give you the classic one, though. I gotta take him out of here. Philadelphia Freeway in the building. Make some noise for Freeway.
What's up, Freeway? We was trying to give you your roses too, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Free. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's still on, Free. You can't be talking nice to me like that. This is like the weigh-in.
I was about to say he bumped his head.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm putting y'all Philadelphia niggas
Where
together.
the Tiger Bomb at? Where's the Tiger Bomb?
No, it's no time. But we got Japanese whiskey. Come on, let's do it. Come on, you.
No.
You want another one? I mean, you asked for it, bro. Come on, you asked for it. Come on, brother.
I wanted to see.
We weren't forcing it on
what
you.
made
just
you go
forced it on
crazy?
yourself. Okay.
You can't be listening. Listen, N.O.R.E. our man. We fucks with you. Know we love N.O.R.E. You know when I bought crack, I'm like, yo, you gotta fuck with.
That's right.
Nigga Ricans.
That's right. Nigga Ricans. That's right.
N.O.R.E. and crack is the only two half Spanish, they nigga Ricans that really don't know Spanish.
Beans loose now. Take the shot.
So you did that shit.
Yo, Freeway, it's all love. We're gonna talk about the battle later. Right now it's about giving motherfucking Beans his fucking flowers. That's what this show is. Yeah. Listen. Don't worry, I got jokes too. I'm gonna save it for the night off. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I'm giving both of y'all flowers. Hold on. You took the shot down? It was ready. Okay, right over there.
I tried that.
Right there. Come on. Hold on. Salute. This is your last shot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is. Damn, this one.
But Freeway, we getting drunk. Come on.
Pass it off. Pass it off to somebody else.
Come on, take half. Take half. I ain't take a shot with you since Gator. Since you had Gators tacking.
Yeah, that's when you had me on Pinot.
Yeah, that's right. I still got you on Pinot on the low.
Yeah.
On the low. I'm gonna have you on Pinot that night.
Last one.
God damn it.
Last one. Teeny season.
Oh shit, I take another one. Hold on. Oh shit. Yo, Freeway, we gonna give you your roses. Yo, goddamn it, man. Thank you for checking in, man. We got this on camera, right? Boom. Yep, and we gonna have you on here too. Hold on. Okay. So, you wanna keep them on? All right, cool. Let me see.
Freezing.
All right, man. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. See you in a minute. Why don't you sit down?
All right, now, one of my favorite records of your joint. I'm still giving you flowers. I'm not taking away your flowers to that night. That's what I'm taking back, okay?
I'm gonna give you your flowers too.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna lay it right over top of the coffin.
Okay, but remember them days, the Truth album featuring Eve.
Yeah.
What was in your mind? What was you thinking about? Besides remembering them days.
Shit, remembering them days.
Right.
It was good. It was weird because that was like one of the last records I recorded on the Truth album.
Wow.
Ill story about that record, man. God damn.
You here for it?
Yo, I really was out of pocket.
A little bit?
Yeah, cause, all right, I turns in the album. So we got a meeting with Def Jam.
Leo Combs, Kevin Lyles?
Leo.
Okay.
I don't even know if I should say this shit.
No, it's okay.
Fuck
Leo
it.
don't care.
So, we in the meeting, I turn in my album. Everybody in there, Jay, I think my man Paco in there with me.
Same Paco from back in the day?
Yeah, Paco. God, shout out Paco. Yo, shout out to Paco. Yeah, my A1 from day one. Yo, I got a lot of stories, Paco.
He's like Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is a Dominican with a Chinese name.
Yeah.
Paco's a black guy
not
with
a Chinese name.
No, Paco's a black guy with a Puerto Rican name.
Yeah.
Come on, it's the same shit.
We in the meeting, so we turn in the album, they playing the album. Lil snaps, he start tweaking in the meeting. Like, all right, like I want to push, like it's weird because I didn't want The Truth to be my first single. I wanted What Your Life Like or Ride for My Niggas to be the single. And they was like, nah, you need a radio record. I'm like, but that ain't me. Like, I want What's Your Life Like that's the first, let that come out.
That's you and Bleak, What's Your Life Like?
No, that's me.
Okay.
That's me on The Truth. I wanted What's Your Life Like. It was either, to me, between that or a record that I did called Ride for My Niggas. So, we did The Truth with Kanye. My man, he did that beat, Yeezy. So we turned the album in, but Lil said I didn't have no radio records.
Wow.
So he started tweaking out. He was like, I got nothing that I could play on the radio. So I don't know no better. I'm like, man, fuck the radio. The streets gonna love this shit. Man, What's Your Life Like? Or Ride for, that's the one. So I'm going for either Die, What's Your Life Like, or Ride for My Niggas. So Lil starts snapping in the joint. So he said, so Damon's like, no, you don't understand, this, that, and the third. So they pushing for The Truth. This is the one, this is the one. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm thinking that's just how it go. Whatever they pick, that's what I gotta roll with. So Lil like, he don't got nothing that I could play on a radio. I need a radio record. So I'm like, man, I ain't, you know, from hearing the language.
It's radio driven.
So
yeah, you need one.
I don't even know about none of that shit. So I don't know the language and none of that. All I know is that, man, fuck that crossover shit. You know what I mean? I'm young. I'm coming from the hood. I'm like, man, I'm not crossing over. I'm not doing that shit. And he was like, listen, I'm not. So Lil was like, yo, listen, I don't want you to cross. I'm not asking you to go hammer. You know what I mean? Shit, I don't even know if you can spell hammer.
What?
Leo said this to you?
Yeah.
Leo's a harsh guy.
So I don't know who Leo is at the time.
You don't know.
So when he said that, I looked at my man Paco. I'm like, yo, we about to roll. I'm like, yo, go start the car.
Oh, Paco ain't about to plug him.
Huh? No.
Okay.
So when he said, I'm like, yo, what you mean? I don't know who Leo is.
Okay.
I don't even know why we even talking to him.
Right.
So it was like, I'm not asking you to be Hammer. Shit, I don't even know if you could fucking spell Hammer.
Oh, you talking about MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought about.
He said, I'm not asking you to cross over.
Why Leo gun talk to you? Like,
no,
crazy.
so this is what he told me.
Right, now I understand.
Yo, I don't even know. He said, I'm not asking you to be Hammer. I'm not asking you. He was like, shit. I don't even know if you can spell Hammer. I said, yo, go start the car. So as we leaving up, I'm like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? Like, I don't know.
About to snuff Leo?
No, I pulled out.
Oh! Y'all Philadelphia niggas is horrible niggas. I'm just throwing it up. You pulled out on Leo Combs?
Yeah, man. No, they're super fast. You talk to the people.
No. Continue. It's just the story.
No, I don't want to tell.
This is the man literally trying to save your life. And
I didn't know.
He was talking a little crazy.
That's why Jay was like, nah, I ain't responsible.
He don't want to be responsible.
I understand. I accept it.
Okay, this is my last question.
He said out. I'm like, but Dame like, oh, no, see what you do? You need to buy. I'm like,
Dame
man.
saved Leo life. See,
yeah,
look,
I'm like,
talk to Dame right now. He wish you would have killed.
Because I'm thinking like he disrespecting me, like I'm like retarded. Like I'm like, yo, I just didn't know nobody. Like, come on, bro. Nigga talking about take me to Roc-A-Fella, I'm trying to go to a dog fight.
Right.
I ain't know no better. I ain't know.
Now, one of the craziest, this is the craziest, right? And then we're gonna end it with this.
I apologize, Leo. I was young.
It's not the first time Leo got pulled out on. I'm to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, Leo about that life. All right, but rumor has it, right?
Yeah.
Jay, Tata, they pepper spray R. Kelly. This is what happened. This is allegedly, right? I don't know if this is the truth. We don't know if this is the truth. But then all of a sudden, Beans got a single with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
What was that? Like, was people looking at you in the office? Emmanuel, because I know she helped produce the video, right?
That situation, I was rocking with some producers from Philly, super producers. I don't know why they don't get the credit that they, or out there, Dre and Vidal. Yeah, got a big Dre and Vidal up. This is the people that gave y'all, that produced Confessions album, Butterflies, Michael Jackson.
We talk Ushers when you say Confessions.
Yeah, Usher.
Yeah. I say Ushers? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Usher.
My bad.
Yeah, like super producer. So, I'm locked up. At the time before, R. Kelly, like I'm a big R. Kelly fan, you know what I mean?
Now, R. Kelly was home team before he was locked up?
Yeah. So they was going on it. They was on a joint. He was home. This best of both worlds. I'm like, that was the tour that I had to sit in the jail. Like, fuck, I was counting that money.
You missed the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I missed it.
You've
So
popping a lot.
me, I'm not thinking. I got people like, yo, you gotta get a record. You need a record thing. So I'm away. I don't know about what's going on with them on the road with R. Kelly and all that shit. I'm locked up. I'm not thinking about, you know what I mean? I'm 576-13066.
I love it.
You know what I mean? I'm in a joint. So whatever they had going on, I don't know. I don't know why.
There's no like Instagram back then.
There's no gram. There's no none of that. So all I know, I had an opportunity to do a record with R. Kelly. I didn't he sought. I had an opportunity to do that. So bang, we recorded the record. So in my perfect world, and the people was around like, yo, this big. You got a record with R.
And you flew to Chicago too to film the video?
Yeah.
So you had
Roc-A-Fella didn't want to pay for the record. It's crazy. I remember going back and forth on the phone with Jay, but it didn't hit me that they had the bullshit going on.
He got a case too on him. Yeah.
Until afterwards.
Right. Oh wow.
Until afterwards when he dropped the album and it was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Cause Jay was like, what'd he say, man, in one of the joints? He said, the singer Rob called the police on me and y'all went out and copped the CD.
I didn't catch that.
You didn't catch that? No. Yeah, I catch everything.
Wait up. What record is this, sir?
One of them, what the fuck was it?
That's all over my head.
Yeah.
Damn, you got me
on that. Is it
now.
Threats?
But you didn't think he was talking about you, because you ain't copied CD, did you? Or did
No, but I did a record with him. Jay slick.
Okay, that's like copying a CD.
Oh, man.
But you didn't think he was talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
I didn't know he was going there. Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Like, just not in the mildest way, but like Jay, smooth like that. Like, dope shit. Took me years to understand this. That's why I said, I smile, laugh by, I'm like, damn, I fucked up, because I hold myself accountable just for what my shit, but still, you know what I mean? I don't regret anything. I don't take nothing back. You know what I mean? I'm a man. I stand on what I stand on. I still got principles and shit that I live by, and that's just how I come up. Jay, so slick. He's so smooth with it. Like, and for example, that's why I say he was talking to me when he said a line on a record, right? And I was hot for a couple years, like. He said on one of the blueprints, he said, Beans, I ain't trying to change you, just give you some game to make the transition from the street to the fame. at that time, I was
That
like...
I got that in my notes. That was also my question. Okay.
So I'm
Where
like...
you going with it? Because now you like Nostradamus to me.
Yeah, like when he said that...
Okay. Don't tell me you was offended.
I was totally offended.
No!
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we didn't have that conversation. Hold on, let me finish. We didn't have a conversation. So when I hear the record, and I'm hearing like Bleak, you know what I mean?
You one head away.
You one head away. And I'm like, damn, all right. Then it come to me, it's like, you know what I mean? I'm riding for the rotten. I ain't trying to change you, just give you some game to make the transition from the street to the fan. And I'm like, when you try to give me the game, like we ain't sitting, and I'm sick about that shit. But it took a minute for me to realize that was the game.
On that record.
That was the game right
on the
there.
record, like, yo.
That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, cause it wasn't like, he didn't say that.
It was the same, cause Leo could have been coming to you on the strength of Jay.
No, listen,
Like,
what
Jay
I'm saying is that line, Beans, I ain't trying to change you, just give you some gain and make the transition. From the outside looking in, when people hear that, you get the perception that Jay is telling me, yo, you gotta do this. Right. You gotta chill, you gotta do this.
You saying your only problem
We
with
never had that.
We never had the secret conversation.
We never had the conversation that you might think we had, because you hear that.
But that is the conversation.
Bleak told me the same thing.
That was the conversation.
You know,
that was
Bleak,
his way of...
You know, Bleak said the same thing when we had him on here. We said, as long as he alive, be a millionaire. Bleak was like, yo, man, I don't like that line. Yeah, so, wow.
But that was the game.
Wow. That was the game on the
But it took you years to realize
figure it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm in my feelings, like, fuck you mean you ain't get, like, that was the game.
And that's why he said Beans would tell you if he wasn't in his feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Y'all Roc-A-Fella stories is way too deep for me.
Because it's real shit.
Yeah, it's real shit.
It's real shit. It ain't like no bullshit.
Yeah.
It's real, like, to me.
No, it is not.
Like I wear that shit, like.
You know, when you Google you, I learned this from Pitbull. You're more famous than Beanie Sigel, the other Beanie Sigel.
What happened? Say that again?
The other Beanie Sigel.
The gangster.
The gangster. When
the
you
other
Google,
gangster.
Yeah, when you Google Beanie Sigel, you come up first.
I am the only Beanie Sigel.
But there was the...
Bugsy Siegel, it's a difference.
It's Siegel. Siegel's what he's saying.
The Sigel part, that was supposed to come up.
That's a big name.
And the fact is, let's think about your accomplishments.
Well, forget about it.
Come on.
You're more accomplished.
I feel like you want another shot, just being honest. I feel like a tiny one.
Yo, man, you don't want to drink no more, man. Relax.
A little bit. Listen, man. Huh? Yeah, I mean, you know, I just want you to have fun. But Beans, you know, all jokes aside, you're one of the people I admire. You're one of the people I fuck with. You're one of the people that always came around. We've always been genuine.
Yeah.
It's probably just you, DMX, and Scarface.
And that's crazy. My two brothers, man.
And you know, I immediately kind of thought of you when the DMX shit happened indirectly. You know what I'm saying? Because of the real camaraderie that we had between the four of us.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why I said, you know, come outside to tell you the truth. And I know I said it earlier, but it's like, you know, right now is the time for us, man. You know what I'm saying? For all of us, you know. You know, there was a time where we didn't respect our older brothers.
Yeah.
And I was a part of that.
What you mean by that, though?
You know, the people that came before us. If they didn't give me love, I didn't give a fuck about giving them love. This is the older statesman talking about hip hop.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm seeing it change. I'm seeing people actually want to listen to us, want to just, you know, get game from the OGs. And, you know, this show is one of the examples of that, where people actually, like, you know, I'll meet a new young boy every day and be like, man, I know you ain't gonna let me on the show, but I watch this, and that. So as a friend, as a brother, I don't know how long this beautiful thing that we got is gonna last, but it would not have been complete without having you on here. Because here's what was so fucked up about our people. For 5 years, I've been bigging you up.
Yeah.
Saying how much I wanted you on the show. So how much, and the one time I said something that was different about the show, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just think about it. And listen, this is documented. For 5, 6 years, every time I had this person from Philly, yo, Beans, where you at? Yo, pull up, saying nothing but positive shit, right? Mm-hmm. Just think of it, this is real talk. Look, anybody who ever watched Drink Champs, whoever watched a Philly episode of Drink Champs can actually pull this up. This is real talk. And the one time I just was, playing to see if I could actually get, and then this is all this, but guess what? They didn't know the joke was on them. They didn't know that I was calling you and saying, this is exactly what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do, because we're still gonna battle.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on.
Yeah, we still gonna. But the thing about it is, I also wanna recognize to ourselves how fucked up sometimes our way of thinking is.
Yeah.
Is that I could say for 5 years, for 6 years, yo, Beans, yo, go come to the show, bro. We need you on the show, such. But the one time I say anything negative, they.
Appreciate you playing that joke on me.
Wait, hold on, Shabazz. We gonna get to you later. You got a whole segment, brother. You gonna relax. And you know what? And let me just tell you something. And I'm gonna be honest. The rumor about Philly is Philly don't stick together. The rumor about Philly is y'all got beef with everybody.
Yeah.
And if I was the one time for 2021 that Philly stood in camaraderie, I don't even know what that word means.
Yeah.
But I know it means stand together, and I know I ain't pronounce it right.
Yeah.
But just roll with me. If that's the one time, I fully felt great. I'm sitting there at a fitting, and all the young boys from Philly was like, yo, man, N.O.R.E done bumped his head. N.O.R.E done did this. And it was all Philly. And I wanted to say, the one time I got to see y'all stand together was because of me, and I don't give a fuck. The one time y'all all wrong, but I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Really
but on some real shit, I really love the fact that everyone from old Roc-A-Fella to middle Roc-A-Fella to new Roc-A-Fella came out, from Just Blaze to all these people, and I'm gonna tell you something. That moment wasn't about me at all.
Yeah.
That moment was about giving you your flowers. This is what we do. I know it was a little like bugged out the way it happened, but let me just tell you something.
Yeah, you pissed a lot of people off.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Because you know why? That's our people. Mm-hmm. Our people wouldn't recognize me for bigging you up for 5 years.
Yeah.
For 6 years. And I promise you, I'm looking at you, I can't even break eye contact.
Yeah.
That's documented.
Yeah.
Well documented. Beans, come up here. Beans, I'm fucking with you. Beans, I want to give my platform to you.
Yeah.
To you. No one paid attention. But when I said, tell Beans to come outside, everybody said, Beans, come outside, nigga.
Yeah.
So guess what? If that's the way I had to do it, and that's the way I gotta get us to make some motherfucking money, fuck it. Come outside, nigga. And guess what? I gotta stop saying the word nigga. I don't like that. I don't want to say the word nigga. But guess what? You came outside, and we having fun. So this episode is about you. And I'm not saying nothing else into that night or the party. And I feel like you're gonna come out with like Eddie Murphy with red leather on. Are you coming
N.O.R.E.
Are you coming out with red leather on?
Make some noise for N.O.R.E. for even putting himself in front of the gun. Take this lead shot. I swear. Like, that takes some, like, you could have just
I called out camera.
Yeah, you could have pulled me to...
No, I called out camera first.
That might have been your best bet.
Yeah. Listen, to tell you the truth, they actually was pushing me towards camera. And that's why I went a little, let's make this happen.
This about to get crazy.
Yeah, let's get it.
You, my man, this about to get crazy.
But let me just ask you.
Yeah.
Well, if you was to take Jay-Z records out your catalog...
You can't stop. Now you making excuses. Don't do that.
I don't need it. You can have it. Listen. You can have it. You can have Jay-Z records with you. But if you think you was to take it out, you think you could still hang with it?
You kidding me?
I'm just saying.
No.
What we do, it's gone.
No, that's not
5
gone.
a.m.
That's
to the way to the club.
That's
gone.
No, that's...
You can still hang?
That's what we do is not a Jay-Z record, first of all.
That's a freeway record.
That's not a Jay-Z record.
It's a freeway record.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if it's just your records.
We ain't doing that. See what you doing right now? What you doing is...
Because I want you to...
You coming to my gym and you trying to watch me spar before the fight. We ain't doing that.
No, I'll be honest. I don't need it.
Yo, I don't gotta do one record that I got with Jay-Z.
Okay. Is this a bet? Is this that same $100,000?
I got 100,000.
Okay. All right.
Cash money. I promise you.
No Jay-Z record.
Because.
Look, no one's agreeing with you right now.
Shit.
Look.
Because.
Take all Jay-Z records out.
Because.
All Jay-Z records out. No Jay-Z records. No Jay-Z records.
Y'all need to stop this, man.
No Jay-Z records. Let's leave it alone. No Jay-Z, no. 100,000. Shabazz, you gotta
what he's saying is...
You got way too much time on drink champs and then you switch sides, we gotta keep you over there right now. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You talking about production.
No.
Yeah.
I said Jay-Z.
No, but you keep saying Pharrell.
No, he said Pharrell. I didn't say Pharrell. He said Pharrell, my man. Arrested Development.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
I might take a shot.
Yo, Beans, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. But listen, you fucked up with saying you gonna take Jay-Z's records out.
No, I said I could.
No, you said you will.
No, I said I could.
You said you will.
You trying to go out the back
this
door.
This is my footage. We're gonna manipulate it the way we wanted to do it.
You trying to go out the back door.
Salute. All right. Yo, Beans.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
If I don't use no records with Jay-Z, would you use no records produced by Pharrell?
No, because that's different. Because you know why? Let me tell you why.
The fuck?
Let me tell you why. Because your records will be an advantage to you because of the person of who he was prior to that. Had I not been who I was, Pharrell might not be who he was. So what I'm saying is,
you can't do that. You can't say that.
Production is different.
Okay,
production is different. That's like me saying, don't use no Guru or no Jay.
Y'all gotta use all your records.
Listen, you can use
what that's like me saying? Yeah. That's like me saying I can't use no Kanye West. Do you not know
use
that
Kanye
I'm the
West.
first placement?
Use Kanye West. I want you to use
That's
Kanye
like me
West.
saying if it wasn't for me, Kanye West wouldn't be there.
I want you to say that. Yes, I agree with that. Use Kanye. Use Kanye as much as you want. Go ahead. You can have him.
He just don't want you to use Jay.
I'll call him for you. I'll call him for you. Make sure you wear Yeezys and everything that night. I promise you. Use Kanye. No Jay-Z. We it. I want that back. Side back. No. Side back. I don't even know. I don't play golf, my brother. I'm a hood. I'm a hood nigga.
What's your handicap?
I don't have no handicap.
But how can you say that?
No, I suggested, and he agreed. I suggested, he agreed.
I didn't agree.
You did agree. You said you got 100,000 no Jay-Z records. I'm telling you, we got it on film. 100,000 no Jay-Z.
I gotta play all the records.
Let me tell you something. All your Philly niggas was sweating this bibbles. It was like, holy shit. Them niggas.
First of all.
100,000 cash, right?
No Jay-Z records.
Listen, let me finish, right? Just freestyles and take all that shit away. Take all them albums away. Go street.
You want to take my albums away? I don't have an album worth. I don't have 20 albums worth of street.
I'm talking about the mixtape shit. Side bet, mixtape shit, $100 grand. You think y'all still do that verse?
My man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what my mixtape shit is. He don't know his mixtape. His mixtape is rhyming over my shit.
So let me ask you this.
This is the best.
So we can use mixtape shit? So can we use mixtape shit?
Yeah, you can use all your records.
No, you can use all your records. But I'm saying you took that side bet. That was a side bet. Me and him, my man right here, Speedy.
Oh, you lost, man. Because
Yeah.
where you going? Banned from TV better be your first song then. Because if I do 1,000 bars, you can't even do that.
What song?
Banned from TV.
No, your song. What's your song?
1,000 bars, your beat.
Yeah, nobody really remembers that. I'm just being honest.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Only the people that signed you, that's it. Like, yeah. It was a classic beat. It was a classic song.
This is what I came to drink jazz for.
It was a classic song. You got signed over it. God bless you. But that was it. That's where it stopped.
Yeah.
You didn't. All right, listen. If you look at French Montana, Bobby Shmurda joint, when you hear French Montana on Bobby Shmurda, you never hear Bobby Shmurda without French Montana again. You didn't do that to Bad from TV. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Are you serious?
But you did good. You got signed over it. Let's make some noise.
No, I
for
did.
that, damn it.
No, I did. You know what I got signed off for? What's the Busta Rhymes record?
Put your hands where my eyes can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
That beat.
Okay.
Yeah, I went crazy in the office over that.
Okay. I respect
that. What got me signed.
Okay, that's 1997.
I just dragged the shit out of that 1,000
No, I
bars
believe
joint.
you, bro. I believe you.
Dragged it. And I got the footage of that day. And I laid it.
No, we believe you, bro.
We did 1,000 bars. True Love. And one more joint. And Clue went crazy, called Jay. I got that footage. We gonna pull it. Cousin E, get that footage.
We got you, brother.
Get that footage. But
so let's stick to the original subject because I love that.
No, the original subject is called Swiss.
No. It's already been called.
Make it happen.
It's already been made happen. It's already been made happen. Don't worry about it. You good. I'm with you. Trust me.
Because I feel like I gotta remind people.
No. I'm with it just as much. In fact, I welcomed it. So trust me, I'm with it. And
it ain't even you.
No, it's not you neither.
Listen, I got homies.
I went 22 years without beefing with nobody. So that's the reason why I wanted to have a little bit of beef.
Yeah, I got homies that's like, man, N.O.R.E got some. Like, I'm like,
people hit me and say,
me?
Yeah. Shabazz the OG been hanging out with us for 2 years straight.
No, this when I knew something was wrong.
So we understand. No. You got your platform, now it's my turn. You did none. Nine votes. I counted them. 9 votes. I only did 1, so now it's your turn. But let me just tell you something, Beans. Let me get back to that. This is real talk.
Yeah.
I really fuck with you. I really got love for you. I love to do this battle. I really do.
Yeah.
But besides that, let's get back to Drink Champs. I don't want to battle somebody that's a sucker. I want to battle somebody that's real.
Yeah.
I want to battle somebody. Because if your opponent is a sucker, then it makes you a sucker at the end of the day.
No, that's facts. Because I once heard, did I read this? Or I just said you can't judge the weight of a man by who his friends is, but by who his enemies is, who he go up against.
But we're not enemies.
No, we're not enemies.
Yeah.
We're not
that
enemies.
night we're going to be enemies.
Oh, no, it's on.
Yeah.
I want to do the way off. I want to do everything. We got.
Lil Wayne. We're gonna do that tonight. Don't worry about it. Yeah. For the blogs.
Yeah. We got to stand.
But let's just get back to the hat in the hand. Drink Champs about giving you flowers.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. You're one of the dudes that deserve flowers. You're one of the dudes that you're really a pioneer of the game. And that's the reason why I called you out like that, because I wanted the people to buy into it. And they did, and we gonna do this shit like a motherfucker.
No, we gonna do it.
They looking for me, and we looking for them. They gonna come outside, we gonna strap like a motherfucker. You know, they don't even know what the movie that's from. That's from the Benjamins. Remember Mike Epstein's like, they looking for me, and I'm looking for them. And they tell them to come outside, and we gonna strap like a motherfucker. So that's what's happening. I was looking for you, and you looking for me.
Let's get it.
And we gonna go outside, and we gonna strap like a motherfucker. And guess what? It's all in the spirit of hip hop, because I just want you to know I really, really, really got love for you.
No, it's all
and you
love.
really
It's
did
all
something
love.
for me that you don't really know, is you kind of made me an actor. I did not want to do Paid in Full. I did not want to do State Property 2. I did not want to do Paper Soldiers. But when I got presented to do State Property 2, when P.D. Crack got locked up,
Yeah.
you could have easily said, fuck N.O.R.E, he's not teen, he's an outsider, he's a whatever, but you didn't.
Nah, we
And
was
I'll never
already getting
forget
drunk.
that. You know, you told me to come outside that time.
Yeah.
So this is my turn to telling you to come outside. But you really did. Because you could have said, fuck N.O.R.E, let's go hire a regular Puerto Rican that's black, named Pedro.
Yeah.
That was the role was. And I read it, and I got with the director or the writer, and I said, Only problem is this shit got to be about me. Like, and then they tame and they win. But you could have hated it. You could have said, fuck him. You could have said, we ain't dealing with that. But you did. So in that sense, I feel like I owe you. So that's why we out here, and we gonna still rumble in the jungle.
No, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, it's a respectful way.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you
with
too,
you,
bro.
I fucks with you.
That's what's supposed to happen. We don't reward fish for swimming.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
God damn it. So let's wrap it up, goddamn. Hell yeah. I'm going against the whole Philadelphia, goddamn. Nah, let me stop.
Sigel, y'all. You know you my favorite, my nigga. I'm glad you good. Man, reach out to your homeboy, man. Holla at me.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's the y'all father, you heard? I want to send much love to the Broad Street Bully, B-Mac Rap Gorilla, the legend, Philadelphia legend, Beanie Sigel, man. Salute you, my nigga. Keep it pushing, you heard?
What's up, Beans? Big Face Gary. I know you're doing your thing right now, my man Slime. You know I love you, man. We did the best album, The Becoming, Feel It in the Air. Your handshake don't match your smile. Love you, bro. Keep doing your thing. I love the new Beans. My soul bleeds eternally for you, man. You're gonna win big this time, man. You super, super motivated. And I see you super focused, man. Big Face Gary. Holla. I love you, Beans.
Yeah, you know what it is. Big shout out to my brothers, my Drink Champs family. You know what I mean? They got the Broad Street Bully, Beanie Sigel, B-Mac doing this thing. Make sure y'all check this Drink Champs episode out. It's gonna be epic. You know what I mean? We're here to talk N.O.R.E versus Beans on Versus. Let's see what the setup is gonna be. You know what I mean? Salute to all the legends. Golden.
I love y'all, man. N.O.R.E, I love you. Beans, I super love you. It's 6:44 in the morning. N.O.R.E's fucking crazy, but anyway. Beans, you my dog. N.O.R.E, you my dog. Everybody, log in, stay tuned. N.O.R.E stole my fight, it's all good. Those are my brothers, man. That was supposed to be my versus, N.O.R.E, but I love you, and it's all good. And I'm gonna sit back, get some popcorn, watch and enjoy the show. Both of y'all have a grand fucking time, and I love you.
What's up, this is Danny Garcia, Beanie Sigel, the Broad Street Bully. There's always been love, baby. You always show me love since day one. He was the first celebrity at one of my fights in South Philly. I never forget that. There's always been love and support since day one. Appreciate all the love and support. Keep doing your thing, big homie. Philly all day. Stand up.
Shout out to the bully, the Broad Street Bully, Beanie Sigel, man, my brother for life, man. I mean, when me and Beans first met, man, back in like 97 and shit at a syrup house down South Philly, we was both in there trying to score some purple or some yellow. We was trying to get high as a mini skirt. Shout out to my brother for life, Beanie. Beanie Mac is Mac, bitch.